Oh, that's a good
I
idea.
don't have the mental stamina to last in every session. Sorry, I'll be here for.
That is okay.
Do not
As long as
fret.
you can, but if you need to leave it,
Do not fret.
don't worry.
Jason, I also got a new set of dice again. So, if you don't mind, I'd like the first D20 roll I make to be with the new set, just to see.
So, my first D20 roll on my thing, well, my first roll was a natural 20, and it was against Muriel when she ran off to go chase after. When she rolled a nat 1, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I forgot that we still don't know, like, if she's okay.
Euroni's checking on her now.
Oh no.
Like, that's like the first thing I'm doing this session is checking on her, and then I'm gonna try and pull a Malvik away for a quote unquote stealth mission to try and scout ahead and see if we can find the orcs.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell the rest of my plan. But that's the start of it. That's the start of my plan.
I know the majority of the plan. And all I will say is that if it goes wrong, that's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
I have 3 plans. Oh, sorry.
This dice better be lucky, bro.
This plan is very high risk, high reward.
For you or for the whole party?
Only Lisbeth knows one of them.
Oh god.
And even so, the DM knows none of them.
That means you don't know if it has consequences or not, though.
I feel like you always say that.
Oh god.
Like every session, you're like
secrets. Like it actually, or sorry, not Lisbeth, Luna. Like it actually scares me.
I would say Lisbeth.
I mean,
yeah. Well,
what?
Lisbeth keeps secrets. Yes, don't get me wrong, but Lisbeth keeps secrets in a different way than Luna does.
Lisbeth, the character, literally has only kept one secret from you. You just haven't asked her anything.
I feel like Lisbeth just. I feel like Lisbeth is the one finding out secrets rather than keeping.
Like TJ himself keeps secrets, but not from the DM, whereas Luna like refuses to tell the DM anything until last minute, and it really annoys me sometimes because I have no idea what she's doing.
Isn't that the point?
To be fair,
it seems
Lisbeth
to be her
knows
point.
Some of these plans.
I mean, that is kind of the point.
Yeah, the one secret Lisbeth is keeping has to do with her plans. So,
God.
Oh God.
I think. I would say that her playing style revolves around being a wild card. That's just how it is.
Don't
even to the narrator.
Yeah.
Don't kill us.
Actually, honestly, unfortunately, due to some reasons, you might end up dead. That would be really horrible if it did.
Fine.
I mean,
it'd be so horrible. I'm gonna do it anyways.
At least Luna being here guarantees one thing, and that is you have never planned enough.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You don't have to worry about prepping super hard because you just don't expect what's happening at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also,
so like, fuck it.
Ty, you know the Nate's the Magic Manix server?
Yeah.
Do you want me to text Muriel and see if she's okay?
Well, she said she'd probably be late.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now.
Anyway, you were saying that.
Every single session we've played so far, we've gotten absolutely nothing done except for like the simplest of actions.
I'm aware.
However,
we beat a Hydra.
That's not bad.
I skipped to one session and everything got completed.
Yeah.
Like, right. Yeah, I could see that. I'll be right back, y'all.
Alright.
Okay. It is raining and I am cold.
Just waiting on Muriel.
Oh, we're waiting on me. Even if Muriel comes, so we're...
Yeah, you and Muriel.
Gotta make sure I have enough Malviks. Numbering all of them.
I like the Malvik.
Guess which number I'm on right now that I'm editing.
64.
37.
37's closer.
40.
But is it closer
really
without
close.
going over?
What was that, Jason?
It is closer without going over. Wait.
Okay. I think you said. Did you say something in response to me saying 40?
40 is very close.
41.
43.
I just
42.
did 43. Now I just did 44.
46
45.
now.
45 is done.
Haha! I was correct for the win.
Now you're on 46.
No, now I'm 47.
Oh. And then you'll be on 48. How many fucking
How did you
Malviks
know
are
that?
there?
At least 48.
The entirety of the Malvik cult, 48 people. That's it. Does anyone else enjoy trebuchet memes?
Yes.
Yes.
Here's a trebuchet meme.
Trebuchet is superior to catapults.
Yes.
Yo, past the 95 kilogram stone projectile. Oh wait, permitted to pod.
I love these.
I seen one that was like mother tearing up. I can't believe our son can go that far. It's like, yeah, this trebuchet's awesome. Go get our daughter.
Oh, no. Oh, speaking of actual cool trebuchet shit, someone made a wheel. Like, he made like a modern wheel lock trebuchet that is fucking hang on. It's the coolest fucking shit. Flywheel. He basically revolutionized the fucking trebuchet.
Can we talk about the fact that like whoever invented the trebuchet had no idea that they were going like so many years later people were gonna be making jokes and memes exclusively about it.
Yes.
There's a whole subreddit dedicated to it.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite thing is though? Like, just the knowledge that even the ancient Egyptians, you can see like in some of their writings, there's actual fucking memes where it's like, like some nonsense inside joke that just gets repeated over and over. So it's like, if they were to come here and just understand what this image meant as a meme, they're like, oh yeah, memes, good shit.
Yeah, that was a good one. Fucking Egyptians didn't even worship cats. They just thought they were funny.
Yes. They were early on the cat memes.
So, okay. One of my players for the Magic and Maniacs campaign, which is a campaign I do on Wednesdays, and they are probably the most emotionally vulnerable group I have ever played with in my life, asked me about how crime is handled in the world that I'm running it on. And I'm like, death penalty exists, but it's not uncommon. You'll likely just be fined or jail time. And then another player goes, and then there's off with their head for banging the kid's wife, or the king's wife, and I'm like, yeah, lol. To which
the kid's wife.
To which the original person who asked about the crime goes, so what you're saying is the king's children is free game. To which everyone responds with this emoji. Here, let me send it in the general chat here, because I have Nitro. Nitro's fine.
Free game as in they think they won't get killed for...
Yeah.
I think if there's a death penalty, that's where the death penalty comes in.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But literally everyone responded with that emoji. It was hilarious.
I have come to realize I am an absolutely horrible person, because if I were to ever play D&D in person with like the board set up, the little figure and all that, I would just be that type of person that would knock the entire table over.
Yes, you are a horrible person for doing that.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't meet up and play in real life, or if we do, Luna should be on voice call.
we have everyone around the table, and then Luna's there via like Skype.
Yeah. Or we could video call over Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just restrain her in a chair.
Unfortunately, though, even if you video call with me on Discord, check us out.
Giselle, what?
I mean, we don't need to see your face. You just need to see the map.
What are we
Ow, my
checking?
I know,
fingers.
but I can't show like anything. Not even dice
Let's
rolls
see.
or anything.
Yeah, but you can just roll in the Discord. That's why we have the bot. That's why we have Avery.
That's not how you pronounce their name. You gotta pronounce it backwards.
That's why we have Vibravkok.
Hey, Arya.
That's why we have bot 2067.
Bot 2067.
Nice.
Oh, Fred is now offline.
Fred. Fred.
Frederick.
Fred. Everyone's so quiet.
I'm so. I
What?
didn't get to do the one thing I wanted to
Quiet.
do.
It's 4:20 p.m. Hell yeah.
Pacific Standard Time, gang.
Man, it's 3 minutes past riddle o'clock.
What?
This podcast I listen to
Mm.
is Hey Riddle Riddle, and they figured out that like the 69,420th second of the day or whatever is 7:17 p.m.
Mm.
And so that's riddle o'clock now.
Mm.
Is 69,420.
It's 4:20 somewhere.
It's 4:20 where I am, Luna.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
know, but
it's 40
joke.
it's 420 somewhere out there in the universe. No
Okay,
one
so-
knows where, but it's 420 somewhere out there. Here, Connor, have a Negev.
Huh? What?
Have a Negev.
Negev.
Negev. What's a
Hey.
Negev?
Type of
5
gun.
point. An Israeli machine gun. But
I want.
if I were to tell you
How
it was an anime girl, how would you feel?
So, Jason, I got a question for you. How does in the world of Costa-Radi, is there such thing as dentist?
No.
Good.
It's canon. There's no dentists.
No.
We are now playing in the United Kingdom. Jason,
Yes.
Click clack.
so how does dental care generally work in Costa-Radi then? How does one take care of their teeth?
Especially for the elves that live like 1,000 years.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
yeah.
Please describe
elves
to us
just have
in
really shit
exact
teeth.
detail how
Yeah,
does dental care work, Jason?
Do
So,
elves
if
have
you
the
really
same
wanna think,
like
if you
tooth
really want to think
cycle?
about it, if you really want to think about it, with a world that has magic in it, where people can use prestidigitation to just clean off surfaces, do you not think that people just use something like that in order to clean off?
But you can clean surfaces, but what about all the plaque that gets between?
You can still
But
clean
and
that.
also, what about
What if
elves
you
that
already
are
have
like
cavity?
rogues and don't have prestidigitation?
Yeah.
They probably have nasty breath.
Yeah, but
and
like,
rotting teeth.
you would think that with the given 1,000 years life, elves would have like grown to have constantly growing teeth like sharks, kind of.
Nope. Because
Nope,
No,
just
but
you
nope.
could argue the same thing about humans because of the fact that we lived in basically the same type of world as this, where there is no
Hey.
modern technology.
Well, yeah,
Hey.
but
Yet we were still able
Oh,
to
true,
maintain
actually.
it.
No, that's
No,
actually
but, like,
true.
actually-
Like,
until
That is true.
uh,
no,
Scientifically speaking,
fucking-
some humans can grow 3 sets of teeth.
But no, what I was about to say is like until like the past 200 or so years, we haven't needed to do that because we
Yeah,
don't live long enough for our teeth to get bad.
Yeah, we're
No,
But
humans.
elves,
We're
elves have
advanced.
always lived that long.
Mm.
I
see.
mean, no, the way it worked in the medieval times was like because our food wasn't manufactured and had like inabsorbent amounts of fucking sugar. Like teeth actually didn't deteriorate that badly back in medieval times and shit.
Okay, but elves live for like almost 1,000 years, and if you're a Basket elf, you live for multiple thousands of years.
I mean, if
Basket
you look at
elves are
like
different,
animals,
Yeah, no basket elf currently has lived their full lifespan though, right?
Yeah.
Jason.
it's
We should.
Well, no, basket gels haven't even existed for 1,000 years.
wait,
so-
Jason,
Yeah.
the most important question in Costa-Radi, do 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Colgate?
No, they recommend Crest.
Yes. You're right.
Do they?
Okay, Muriel's still
I'm
not
gonna
here. Okay, we'll wait a little bit for Muriel.
Go-
Why is my sound
Uh,
is the music louder for you guys than normal?
Yeah.
Why is
A little
it so
bit.
Is
loud?
Fred trying to speak? Fred?
Fred?
Hmm?
You're
Fred,
quiet.
Fred?
Why are you so quiet?
What? Oh yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, I'm using a different mic than usual. But
It's a very quiet
it'll only
mic.
be for like the first 20 minutes, cause
Okay.
I gotta put my laundry away, and then I can switch to the mic that I
Okay,
normally
no
use.
worries, that's fine.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, Muriel's here.
Muriel!
Meriar. Oh,
Oh, Luna's gone! Fuck!
Muriel
Quick,
is
tell Luna.
Luna. Game theory.
Muriel is Luna Game Theory.
Just a theory.
Hey Muriel, are you wearing the opposites and bases too?
I'm sorry, your mic is way too quiet. I did not hear what you just tried to
I
say.
know. Let me try something else.
She wasn't talking
Hey,
to
Muriel,
you
are you
anyway.
Some supplies. Can you hear me better this way?
Yeah,
Not-
we can
not
hear
better,
you.
but we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try something else, and then we'll see which way works better.
I could really go for some Chucky milk right now.
Okay, does this work better?
Okay, I'm going to server mute Ironi. Okay, he is server muted, not allowed to talk anymore.
Is that for the chalky milk?
Yeah.
That
It
makes
wasn't
sense.
just for the chalky milk, it was for the talking in a baby talk, because you said I could wheelie, and I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
stand
I don't
for
think. Okay, I'm just gonna not be able to talk for like the
that. Oh,
first
you sound
10
great,
minutes.
Fred. Fred, you
Oh,
sound
you sound
great.
good now.
Well, yeah, because I'm not using. Well, I guess I could just put the phone up to my ear. Yeah. Okay. I'll do this.
Pretend you're taking a call.
Yeah, I was doing that when I was walking back to my dorm, and I didn't want to seem like a weirdo, so I tried to like omit saying characters' names, being like, "Oh yeah, that person is very, very."
Yes.
What's your wild
Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory
yes,
Cast
Marcus.
lawsuit.
Okay.
Oh no! Ah! I dropped my plant. No!
No.
Oh shit!
Plant
Sorry.
it down. Plant it
Oh.
down. Plant
No.
it down.
Plant down.
Okay, I'm gonna name my plant Fred in honor of its death. Because he's probably dead now.
Oh no. Don't foreshadow
Okay.
this shit.
You're naming it like post mortem.
Yeah, I'll name it I'll name it Mortimer. I'll name it Mortimer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Fuck.
Okay. So,
Well,
everybody's here, even if not everybody is currently available to talk. Oh, Ty's still muted. Sorry, Ty. I didn't mean to mute you for that long. I apologize.
Luna's not here, by the way.
wait, you
Oh,
muted Ty?
right. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
said
Why?
because he talked in baby talk, and I can't stand it.
Oh.
I don't mind calling chocolate milk chalky milk. but-
Chalky milk.
Chucky milk!
Sorry.
But the previous iterations of his words that he decided to drop R's into W's, I couldn't. No, not allowed.
Is gamer girl uwu speak okay?
Nope.
No, I will fucking murder you IRL.
Can Gamer Girl
What, baby
speak
talk's
just-
not okay, but
If you
Wait, no,
you will real life die.
Wait, no. Can
Okay.
wait, can we canonically put that Gamer Girl Uwu speak is just like infernal or some shit?
Wait, can we please? I'm sorry,
Oh
I know
my
I'm being
goodness.
distracting. Can we please do that? I will play whatever character speaks
Not infernal. Not infernal. I swear to God, if I have to do that with Jeroni.
It'll be deep speech. Is
Okay,
Deep speak.
Oh,
Yes!
deep
Oh my
speech.
god,
No,
Red
deep
speaks
speech.
deep speech. Let's go.
What did I miss?
I mean, to be fair,
forfeit.
to be fair,
What did I miss?
deep speech is described as a deep guttural language, so it would sound about the same as Uwu Gamer Girl speak.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
that's
exactly
what.
the same.
I don't think you know what deep and guttural
That's-
means.
That's
Ty.
precisely what gamer uwu girls sound like. That's what they should sound like.
Also, Ty. I just got a message about chocolate milk.
What? What?
Okay, everybody's here now. So
Wait, what's this?
let's get started. Would anybody like to give the recap of last session? It was a long session, but not a whole lot happened. So
Yeah, I'll go for it. All right. So, last session, we woke up in the burning village, or the burned village, and we after much deliberation, we decided to take the refugees to the temple. And on the way there, some idiot had some stupid idea of splitting the party, like some sort of stupid. And Euroni and Muriel went ahead. And
Wasn't it your idea to split the party?
no, shut up.
It's
Deny it's not.
But they got into some sort of altercation, which I'm still not sure of the details, with a group of mercenaries in the temple. And to my understanding, Euroni talked to Mortimer's father, and Mortimer's father said that they were gathering to just in case we didn't get back in 2 weeks. And so Mortimer came out. We had a bunch of shenanigans of debating what
Wait,
we're
what?
going to do.
Mortimer's gay?
Not Mortimer.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, Mortimer came out.
Whoa.
And then also Euroni came out of the temple to come talk to his friends like a good person. So after much debate and waiting and more debate and more waiting, we decided to go confront Mortimer's father. And we burst in there and we were like, yo, you're a bad person. And he was like, yo, you don't even know, man. And he explained to us just how bad of a person he was, in that he was he knows the orcs are peaceful, he's still attacking them anyway. And then we freak out about that for like another large portion of the session before leaving, and then finding out that he has a bunch of Malviks there to protect the town. And I think where we ended was Fred and Mortimer were going to go up to talk to the raiding party. Euroni and Muriel were
checking on Muriel.
Yeah, Euroni was going to check on Muriel, and Luna and Lisbeth were still at the temple.
Yes.
yes, I want to correct one thing real quick. It's not a huge
Yes.
thing, but you said that that Mortimer's father, Montague, said that he knew that the orcs were peaceful and decided to attack them anyway. That's not necessarily what he said. He said that he knew that these orcs were not responsible, but he was going to attack them anyway. Like they were not the ones that were going to attack, but he was still going to raid them anyway.
I see.
Small, little, tiny difference. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of. Is one of you drawing like a... What are you drawing up there?
It looks like
I
it's
don't know.
supposed to be an uwu face a little bit.
This is where the deep speech comes. Ooh, woo.
Let's drag you guys back down.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
I remember this.
Does that say Malvik 108? No, that says 36. There are 36 Malviks.
Okay, so yes,
36 Malviks jumping on the bed.
the last thing that happened was the party has been split into 3 different directions, which is always what DMs just love when parties split up in like 3 different directions. It's great. So we'll go in order of we're going to go clockwise essentially. So first up is going to be Fred and Mortimer. You guys have gone off to try and look for the orcs before the Malviks can.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I would basically be asking Fred to lead the way and get us there before they can, like, quick.
Okay, so Fred, do you want to try to track down these orcs?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't roll right now.
That's fine. I can roll for you. I have your character sheet up.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So I will roll a survival check at advantage because you are tracking your favorite enemy.
Yep.
Okay, so 15.
Yeet.
Fred, you do pick up some tracks of where orcs might have been, but it actually looks like they've kind of gone, like they've come and gone, like they've seen the location and have left. You can keep following these tracks, or you can head back. It's up to you guys.
Oh, does it look like they've left that direction, or?
So essentially, what it looks like is they started coming towards this direction and then suddenly decided to take a turn westbound.
Okay. He's gonna, like...
You don't know if it's because they saw the village yet or what it is that caused them to turn westbound, but they stopped going straight and turned westbound.
Okay, he'll probably want to follow them, but he'll ask Lisbeth if...
I'm not there.
Sorry, Mortimer. Jesus. Sorry, my bad. If he thinks that it's a
I really
bad
like to imagine that's in character.
It is. No, it totally is.
Mortimer would just like kind of nod and keep following you.
Okay. Then he'll do that, and it would make sense that he would constantly confuse both of you because he met you guys at the same time.
Therefore,
now our eyes are the same, so there you go.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Eyes are the same.
True. Also, with actually 2 questions really quick. Would I notice that my eyes are different yet, or is this like?
You have not looked you haven't looked into a mirror or any sort of reflective thing yet, so
I have not.
And nobody's commented on it either, which is probably strange. But
granted, I forgot to mention it. But
a lot has happened.
Are we outrunning the Malviks, by the way?
The Malviks are not. I told you guys this last time, but it's fine. The Malviks are not following.
They're just
they're just standing there in case they come. Make a history check, Mortimer.
Ooh,
These are
I'm proficient in that, but knowing my chances and my exhaustion, I will roll shit.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
13. Okay, not that bad. You remember something about that Malvik saying that there might be more Malviks coming.
Right.
Okay. So Fred, you and Mortimer are going to continue tracking down these orcs. I'll roll another survival check at advantage.
Sweet.
Ooh, an 11.
Thank God.
You don't want to encounter these orcs?
Oh, no. I mean, I was just looking at the 4, honestly.
Yeah.
So you keep tracking these, but it seems like the orcs might have actually, like, recognized that somebody might be trying to track them down, and they're trying to cover over their tracks, and they've done a good job. You're following in the general direction that they went, but you're no longer following tracks anymore. But you don't notice anything where you currently are. You don't notice any signs of the orcs having been there, like, at all, really.
He's gonna like scratch his head and be like, lost him.
Okay, you guys want to try and pick up another track, or do you want to head back to the temple?
He's gonna
It'll be at disadvantage if you
bird.
try to call out a bird.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check if you can.
Wait, don't you
can.
have a bird
still
already
have
in
this
flight?
Huh?
Yeah, it would.
Don't you
Yes,
have a bird already in
she
flight?
does. You do have the bird.
Oh, that's a good point. I totally forgot
You would
about
break.
that.
You would break concentration on that if you would like to do that.
Right.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what. I'm just trying to figure out what we do if we do find them. Because I mean, by all means, these were people who burned down a village. So it's like,
Yeah. Do we want to find them, or that's the question? I think Fred would want to find them, but
okay.
so unless Mortimer says something, he'll probably keep tracking them. But
I think Mortimer would be going in the one track mindset of just like, don't let the Malviks kill them until we talk to them at least. So yeah,
right.
just like finding out what their purpose is.
All right, nice.
I guess.
Yeah. So, well, okay. He probably will. He probably will break concentration with the bird, because at this point, if the bird hasn't done anything to like help signal the riders to turn back, even if that was a good idea, it probably would have done so by now. So he's gonna scratch that, call on another bird, hopefully, and then I have to see if he has enough spell slots. I'm back, by the way.
You have enough spell slots. You've only cast Beast Spawn once, so you still have 3 first level spell slots. So.
Okay. He'll cast another one and ask the bird to fly up and see if there's anything that it can see.
First, I'll need you to roll me an animal handling check to see if you can get a bird to come find you. Do you need me to roll that, or are you gonna roll that?
I'm on another account, so yeah, you should roll it. I gotta sign back in.
Ooh, pretty good. You rolled a 19.
Thank you.
So you
Thank
look
you,
up,
Jason.
and you whistle out to one of these birds, and one of these birds, just a small little crow, lands on your shoulder. You begin to talk to it and tell it to try and find these orcs that you think are in this general area.
Yeah.
So the bird goes out and flies off. In the meantime,
all right, cool.
Since that's going to take a little while, in the meantime,
right.
Elizabeth, actually, I said clockwise order, so
yes, you did.
Euroni and Muriel, what would you guys like to do? You guys, Muriel is currently freaking out on the side of a wagon, having just. Well, you guys don't know what happened to Muriel.
Rushed off into the bush to hide.
Yeah, she's currently
Muriel
hiding in the
is
bushes.
freaking
You're
out.
correct. You're correct.
Mm-hmm. Muriel, where are you? Muriel.
I'm here.
Muriel, I'm glad you're safe. What happened?
I was trapped in a wagon. They're on their way to Mog'gurash. It's too late. Her left arm is clearly shaking, and she just seems to be out of it.
What are the Malviks doing here? Do you know?
This makes absolutely no sense, other than they hate orcs.
Okay. I have an idea. You have to trust me. Stay here. Do not get seen. I am going to walk up the Malvik.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Also,
Was I spotted? Was I spotted this during? Was she spotted during the conversation?
I would say that you probably noticed that one of the Malviks notices that Uroni is talking into a bush because he's not necessarily being sneaky about it. At least he didn't say that he was being sneaky about it. But it doesn't seem like they really care that much. Actually, make an insight check, Muriel, real quick.
Okay.
also, are you using a different mic, Muriel?
No. Earlier I tried just using my laptop's mic instead of the
I see.
headset, so it's possible that that's caused some different volume differentiations, and also I'm just talking a little bit quieter. So if I need to talk louder, please let me know.
The mic quality sounds dramatically
Yeah,
different.
the mic quality is really.
You might want to check
what
what
you
you're
said just then.
It's dramatically what?
different. Like it's worse. You might want to check your settings, make sure that you set it back to what you wanted it to be set to.
Okay. I'm sorry, but
It is definitely a laptop mic.
it's not a laptop mic. I'm using the headphones.
Are you?
Yeah. Just a second. Let me. That would be under the mic.
No, we can hear.
Where do I check? I'm sorry.
Under voice and video, under input device.
Settings.
Yeah, input device, and then you just select whatever you want the input to be.
I have the input at full, at default, the headset, and then default output is speakers.
Try changing your input to be something different.
Input device to another device.
Good idea.
Is this better?
Oh, thank you.
Much better.
So much better.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy
It must have had the wrong microphone set up or
probably
connected
did.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is way better, definitely.
That's so much nicer. Holy shit.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that, Muriel. And based off of the 12 insight, you're not sure if they were trying to capture you because they wanted to capture you, or they just might have thought that you were like an escapee or something like that because you kind of freaked out as it happened. So you're not sure. All you can tell is right now they don't seem to care about you at all.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Lady Mortimer Valia has requested that I take one of you to go scout ahead just in case we can find the orcs before they get here.
We have strict instructions to wait here until the rest of our party comes, and once they come, we can do whatever you'd like.
How long do you expect them to be? Lady
Couldn't
Mortimer Valia doesn't have too much patience.
Couldn't be more than a half an hour.
I'll go check with her, see if she's alright with that. I'm gonna walk off.
Mortimer sneezes for no apparent reason.
Muriel's going to try and go further back into the bushes and attempt to find full cover.
Okay. You trying to hide?
Yes.
Okay, roll me stealth.
You take 1 level in Ranger.
15. Okay. You go back another like 10 feet into the woods, and you hide amongst some bushes and some branches and such, and you feel like you're hidden pretty well. You don't think anybody's gonna find you here. Okay. So meanwhile, Lisbeth and Luna, you guys are going back into the main temple to, I believe, steal Montague's stuff. I believe is the goal.
We're here to look for evidence, but as like I imagine it, like Mortimer said, you know, there's probably evidence in there, so go look around. And Lisbeth's like, oh hell yeah, I'll do that. And then as soon as Mortimer leaves, she turns to Luna and says, "I can't read."
Try
God
your
fucking
best.
damn it. Just read. Easy.
But
Okay. My internet's cutting out. Sorry.
you're fine.
Okay.
No, please, you're the only literate one.
Okay. I think it's good right now where I am.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
God, I just
So-
realized Elizabeth's 200 years old and can't fucking read.
You just realized
Realize
that.
this?
What are the two of you guys doing?
There's so much we can do.
But how
This
much
is-
of that is stuff you should do?
Okay,
I'm gonna-
that's a fair.
I'm gonna say Elizabeth starts going on a rant about how frustrating this is. Like,
It's okay. We just need to be quick. Anything written, just bring it to me.
why do we? This is stupid. We literally heard him say that. Wait. Oh no, we're good. Nah, never mind. I've got evidence. Never mind.
Huh?
Are you still looking in, or did you just
No, I'm good. I walk outside the temple. I'm like, all right. And I look,
wait.
I
Before
look
you walk
towards
out,
where.
Luna's gonna put her hand on Elizabeth's shoulder. Wait, there might be other stuff though that we could also possibly take. Remember the plan?
Oh.
I mean, it is a temple after all.
I hate that you two have a plan. Like, can you not?
About plans though, I'm gonna need that alter self potion.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, let's
Sure thing. And
let's go do what we do best. Fuck shit up. I'll walk into the temple with Luna then.
okay?
Oh my gosh, yes. All right.
What do you guys do when you're in the temple?
Oh gosh.
I'm just waiting for them to get fucking smited.
Is there anything that looks like it is of great importance?
Of great importance? Roll me
Yeah, is that-
investigation,
Yes.
I guess?
Is there anything small and stealable? And also, is there like a large tapestry or statue in here?
Roll me investigation, both of you.
Awesome.
I really want there to be an animatic of like this scene.
Oh no.
I thought you said animatronic. I'm like, why would you want that? Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling at Discord because roll 20 is not working for me at the moment.
yes.
I'm rolling in row 20 and we're about to see if it's going to work for me. It doesn't.
Oh, ow.
Elizabeth, you're distracted by this brilliant idea that you just came up with. So you're just
Oh
like
my God.
looking around, thinking about how awesome it is that you were able to do this with your abilities, and you look around, you don't see anything of importance or anything that you necessarily would even want to steal.
What did Elizabeth roll?
She
I
rolled
rolled
a
a
10.
10.
It's a 2 + 8, so.
I rolled a modified 9.
Yeah.
Oi.
Elizabeth, I'll say, since you said that you want to look for a tapestry or a statue, you do see that there are a few banners that have the symbol of Auk on it, which is a presented hand, but there are no statues. So there are a couple of banners on the far wall, like behind where the pulpit is and everything. That's the closest thing to a tapestry. Luna, you're looking around for something that you think is really, really important. You don't necessarily know what that would be because you don't really know what churches think are important. So you're just looking around for stuff you don't really know.
Okay.
You think maybe the pulpit might be important, but you don't know because it just kind of looks like a wooden block that has like a really, really small table at the top of it.
Okay, well, if that's the case, Luna's gonna look. Hold on. Shit. I just fell.
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Oh. She's been
Okay,
taken by
sorry
the
about.
wind.
Oh no,
Your character's supposed to die, not the player.
I can't
Yeah.
stand up.
For
Okay,
those of you
sorry.
who aren't aware, Luna films in a tree sometimes.
films.
Yes, films.
I mean,
Okay. Okay. Luna's gonna look back towards Lisbeth, kind of disappointed. Don't exactly know what we're looking for here.
Yeah, these people are pretty boring.
I know. We need to do something noticeable, but like at the same time, it doesn't work if it's not important.
I mean, the best I can see is those tapestries, but they look easily replaceable.
Yeah. What if we? Okay. We might need to ask before we do this. But how do you think that they would feel if we were to vandalize this? I mean, like we should ask the gods, not because I want to be disrespectful to the gods. The
I-
people, on the other hand.
I turn to Orla and say, would they be mad?
Okay. You turn to where you would expect Orla to be, and as you look around, you do not see Orla anywhere around you.
Oh.
Oh, what? Huh? Huh? Elizabeth starts looking everywhere.
Roll me investigation check.
I know. I think I know what's going on here, but
I have my suspicions.
21.
21.
Likewise.
You notice as you're looking around, you find so many little things that you could have stolen, but you don't care about these anymore as you just knock them down trying to look for Orla. Because you know that she's very powerful. She could be small. She could be really massive. You have no idea where she is. You look outside, you look everywhere, and you cannot find her anywhere.
Lisbeth is. Sorry, Luna's gonna question Lisbeth. What are you looking for? Are you looking
Orla?
for her? Oh.
Yeah.
How does that work? Is she like always with you?
She's been with me since, for a few months, right?
So, is it unusual that you can't find her like this?
She's usually always here.
Is it possible, since we are technically in a temple, she doesn't wish to intrude?
I mean, she had no problem being in the truth god's place. I don't know if that counts as a temple. I walk out of the temple and look for her.
You look out at the temple. You do not see her anywhere outside the temple either.
Well, we've officially lost Orla.
This is, What the fuck?
I can't believe Lisbeth lost her imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh no.
Damn it. This
Hey,
is what I get for saving a friend's
Put more
life.
stock in imaginary friends, Bill. You pie.
I have no idea what that's referencing, and I don't know if I want to know.
Can I actually look deep into the recesses of my keen mind, because I remember everything I see and hear? Can I remember Orla walking away with Mortimer?
No. The last time you remember seeing Orla, you had asked her if she knew what was going on as you were talking to Montague, and she looked sad. She looked, well, not sad, she just looked upset. And that was the last that you saw of her. You do not remember seeing her at any other
And
point after that.
that was in the temple.
That was in the temple, yes.
No, she can... I'm worried. I guess I shouldn't be worried. She is like a god.
It's alright. I'm sure we'll find her. What is something you think Mortimer's father would really, aside from, of course, the typical things, what do you think he would really miss if we were to steal from him forever?
I turn and like we're outside, and I just turn and look at the temple, and I say, he said specifically he wouldn't let this goat be destroyed.
Luna grins.
Cast shatter.
Oh
Shatter.
god, here we go.
Shatter.
Here!
I'm gonna look around, and are these Malviks really this far away from me?
Yes, they're all over there.
I'm gonna turn back to Luna and say, I don't know if we can pull this off with them right there.
Well, what if, say, I were to go distract them? Think you could handle it yourself?
Could you distract them and them? And point towards the Malviks on the other direction.
Well, what if we were to, say, cause problems elsewhere first? Like a big fire?
Hmm.
It was a horrible decision for us to
what
leave
if we
these
were
two
to-
people out of
or-
all people alone.
Wait, hear me out, Elizabeth.
Wait.
What if we make it seem like the orcs are attacking?
No, you're right. No, I got this. Okay, you go and distract these people. I'm gonna go in the temple and do something real quick, and then we'll be able to do this.
All right. Just make sure you don't get caught, okay?
All right. DM, I am DMing you what I do.
Okay.
This is where the narrator comes in and goes, and then they were caught.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you're DMing shit.
Luna's going to walk over to that group of Malviks. I can't exactly click or anything.
Okay.
And since Elizabeth's currently busy, what Luna's gonna do is she's going to approach them, kind of acting like she's a little scared and intimidated. Excuse me? Shit, hold on. One moment. Hold on. One moment! I can't hear you.
Hello? There we go.
Hello.
Did I miss what happened?
Yeah, we destroyed the entire town actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, sorry about that.
They
Okay,
overthrew the government.
I'm back. And Luna's going to kind of... Are you guys really Malviks?
Yes, that's what these coats are here to signify, that we are Malviks. Each one of us have been given the blood of Devon Malvik himself.
How exactly does one become a Malvik?
It's quite simple, actually. We just take you to one of our many bases, and we do a simple injection of some blood that we have, and you get the power of Malvik. But we do have some, like... we have some expectations of you after you do this, and it's not just like you get it for free.
I know. No power comes freely. What would one have to do to, well, become Malvik? What are the expectations?
Well, it really depends on what you can provide for the Malviks. If you are a good fighter, then you might become like me and join in the Malvik army. If you're good at seeking out knowledge, then they might send you out on adventures in order to get additional knowledge for the Malviks. It really depends on what your skill set is. If you're a good cook, then maybe you just stay in one of our Malvik bases and just cook for people. It really depends.
I know you guys aren't bad people, but if you aren't able to live up to the standards, do you get executed?
What? No, that's so, like, That's hundreds of years old. We haven't done that for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Oh.
I think there might be still a few. There might be still there might still be a few Malvik bases that do that, but we don't really associate with them very much.
Oh. Well, you see, the reason why I'm asking is because my brother, he wanted to become a Malvik, but I don't think he necessarily got in with the right group, and I haven't heard from him in a while.
He went to Arkesia, didn't he?
I don't know. He didn't give me much information.
Well, if you're looking for him, I can pretty much guarantee you that he's there, unless he went very far away from here. My guess is he went to Arkesia. That's the only place I know around here that still practices traditional Malvik teachings, so...
If he went there, do you think he's okay? And can I get him out of there?
He takes a moment, takes a deep breath, and says, you could always try.
I heard a rumor, though, that only Malviks could actually get there, though. But the thing is, I want to become a Malvik if it means saving my brother, but at the same time, I want to do it to save my brother, not necessarily to, well, join you. I just want to. My family is everything to me, and I can't. He's all I have left. I need help.
Well, I'm certain that after we're done here, we could take you to our Malvik base, and we could give you the power of Malvik. And if it is about saving your brother from Arkesia, I don't necessarily know if our leaders would be up for that.
At this point... Oh, no. Sorry, if you had more to say.
Give me 1 second. I lost my train of thought. Dang it, TJ.
Yes. Okay.
Just had to follow the damn train, TJ.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Although we may differ in our practice, we do believe each other to be in the right in what we're doing. The Malviks of Arkesia, although intense and sometimes maybe too much so, they're still Malviks, and we don't want people to turn away from the Malvik blood once they have it. I mean, you can't really turn away from Malvik blood once you have it. It's in your system, but I don't know if that's necessarily the right path to go on. What about what?
Then a trade. What if I joined instead and I went there and he got to walk free?
Maybe you're asking me the wrong person. All I know is how I got into the Malviks and what I do for the Malviks. Honestly, I'm not one to tell you how to go against the Malviks because I am one. I think it's great that your brother's a Malvik. It probably sucks that he's in Arkesia, but I mean, it's better than not being a Malvik in general.
Luna's gonna look up and step closer. But I'm sure you think about it all the time. After all, who doesn't think about betraying their own family? How would you betray the Malviks? How would you return them to the clan?
His eyes get really big, and he's like, I wouldn't. I don't think you should become a Malvik, actually, now that I think about it. I think you should stay whatever it is you are.
Full disclosure, Luna gave me permission to interrupt like 3 minutes ago, but this was too fun.
He just wasn't leaving her hanging.
Okay, so from within the temple, using thaumaturgy, the Malviks are gonna hear unless the DM has something against it, of course. The Malviks are gonna hear Montague's voice yell out that there are orcs attacking the southwestern part of town, and for everyone to go there.
Okay. Trying to think of how this works with thaumaturgy, because thaumaturgy...
3 times louder.
Yes, but it's castable within 30 feet, and you're within the temple. So they would hear it coming from the temple. not
Okay.
from wherever direction that you would be.
I would
trying
be
to-
in the temple.
Yeah. So they would hear this coming from the temple. That's the only thing, is that they were told that Montague is gone. So
Oh shit. Oh well. Yeah. You can come back. Can I roll a deception?
okay, we're gonna do this. So Luna, you see as the Malviks in front of you, a few of them break down towards where they said, as a few of them go to check on Montague, and you see the other side as well. A couple of them check on what they believe to be Montague, as others start walking down.
Please don't get found out. Oh my god.
I'm looking at my abilities here, and I might get found out.
Looking at this though,
Isn't charisma
noticing
your
this,
worst
Luna's
fucking
gonna
score?
run and scream.
No, wisdom is.
Luna's gonna run and scream. That's where the refugees were. Quick,
What?
we need to help them.
The refugees are southeast, not southwest.
Refugees are southeast, not southwest.
Do they know that though?
No. They don't know that there are refugees at all. They don't know that they exist. You guys never told them about refugees.
What? Wait, hold on. They don't know what refugees are?
No.
They know what refugees are. They don't know that the refugees that you guys took from the burning village are there.
Sorry, I thought they were just like hyper Amish or something.
Fred, oh my god.
I'm really confused.
Okay. So, Lisbeth, you see bursting through the door about 6 Malviks come in, and one of them says, High Priest Montague, is that you?
I turn around, looking like High Priest Montague, but still in Lisbeth clothes, and say, "What are you doing, you fool? I told you to go southwest."
Your daughter told us that you were gone. What?
My daughter is a liar. Do not listen to her.
100% roleplay.
There we go. That's perfect.
That
We
is
did it.
my real
We
dad.
did it, boys.
Besides, we have plenty of people. We're just making sure that you're okay, and that this temple is okay. So we'll stay here with you and make sure that you're fine.
I am okay. I just got word through a sending spell. You need to go southwest now. They have a
Luna's
huge
gonna
force.
run in. Luna's gonna run in. Behind, kind of knowing already what's happening. There's some over on the east. They're attacking in all directions.
Okay, first,
Don't tell me that all of them.
First, Elizabeth, roll me a deception check, because
Oh god,
you said that you heard this from a sending spell, which is straight up not true.
please. Oh, 17.
Oh, not bad. Okay. Okay. And wait, give me a second. I need to look at something. Okay. As Luna comes in to say that some of them are coming from the east, one of the Malviks will say, "Are you guys getting attacked by both of these tribes at the same time? That's the exact positions that we thought of each of these." Oh, this is much worse than we thought.
Oh no.
Here, the Malvik that seems to be like somewhat in charge, because you guys know that like all of them look about the same, so none of them are really in charge as you would guess. But the one that seems to be most in charge says, "You 5 go down south and inform them that we have attackers from the east." And this one stays here, and the rest of them head down.
All right. I wait.
And he looks to you and says, "I need to make sure that you're safe, sir."
No. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Luna's gonna interrupt. Shouldn't we make sure that none of them perhaps got inside the temple? Quick, you and me go look.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You guys are inside. I believe you're inside the temple currently.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are already inside the temple. So you're saying,
Okay. So me and Luna are inside the temple with this one Malvik.
with this one Malvik, yes.
I cast
fuck.
color spray on him.
You cast color spray on him. Okay.
Luna's gonna scream.
Give me one.
I mean,
second.
after like a few minutes to know that, or like a minute or two to know that the others have moved far enough away.
Pocket sand.
Color spray doesn't actually do damage, by the way. It'll just stun him
Yeah,
if I
it'll stun him
roll
if you roll high enough. Okay. Roll the. It was 68 or whatever it is. Roll that for me.
60-10.
Yeah,
Roll
the
for
60
pocket
time.
sand.
60-10.
I really hope that this is
It's
enough.
not damage. It's not damage. It's
Just
that
subtract
didn't-
one
that
of
didn't do
that,
it.
we're good.
What the
you have to
fuck?
click on the thing.
It doesn't have
roll.
a thing for me to. It doesn't have a thing for me to click on color spray. I have to
It does
actually
for me.
Just
manually
roll
calculate.
60-10.
I just did it for you. 32.
Oh, okay. 32.
Not bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is he stunned?
Please describe what this looks like first.
Alright, Elizabeth waits a few seconds or a minute as the others leave, and then I wait for him to like turn to look outside, and then I reach in and I grab a gem and a lighter, not a lighter, a match from my hat, and I position it so I can ignite the match and it'll brighten the gem as soon as he turns around, and I flash it straight into his eyes.
It goes straight into his eyes, and he like winces for a second, and then looks right back at you and says, "What? What was that?" Roll initiative, please.
Oh.
Okay, so
God.
this is useful information. This is useful information. He has more than 32 health.
Okay.
And also, do I need to roll for the magic surge?
Oh yes, you need to roll for magic search.
16. Doesn't do.
Oh, okay.
My fate count is up to 4 though.
Luna, you may also roll initiative if you'd like. Okay, 9.
Wait,
I need some place to put this information.
My fate count is up to 4, which would mean my success is a 16. So would that mean it does automatic full thing on the color spray?
That's true. Yes, it is at 16, which means that it's automatic max, which does mean that they are knocked unconscious. So never mind. There is no initiative.
Oh. Dang.
I forgot that your wild magic counter was already that high. I thought it was at 1 still.
Okay.
I forgot about that. It does reset now though because
Luna's
it triggered.
Yeah.
Luna's gonna look towards Elizabeth. Okay, I'm gonna drag him out of here and say that I pulled him away from the imposter, who is you. But you need to take out.
You are robot.
You're robot.
Yes, you are very robot.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
That's better.
Yeah.
God dang it, it's roboting again. Is this better?
Yeah, I think so.
We will tell you if it's not better.
Okay. I can hear you guys now, which is good.
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
hear
Oh
you.
yeah,
happened?
you sound good. You sound good.
Okay.
So what was it that you were saying that you were doing, Luna?
Luna is going to kind of move to kind of drag the Malvik out of the temple, and before she actually does any moving, she's going to look towards Elizabeth and say, okay, I'm going to drag him out, say that I don't know who you were, but I pulled him away from the danger. I'm not much of a fighter myself, yada yada, play the victim. And then you deal with the temple and run. Change your clothes because it is noticeable, I won't lie, and hopefully we get away with this scot-free.
I haven't had new clothes in like a long time. Okay,
Do you want to
so I'm
borrow
gonna. Sure. I don't know if they'll fit. I am a little smaller than you. Do you have a size XXXS?
I don't. Well, okay, we could.
Never mind. I'll figure something out.
Wait.
I'm gonna move over to the door.
Unbury. We could always. I know a place to get you clothes, smaller clothes. Okay.
Are you? All right.
Don't
Go
say
for it.
Why does everything Luna says sound ominous?
I'm gonna. Okay, this is some new shit. Okay, I'm gonna reach into my hat and pull out what looks like a little hamster ball, kind of. And I'm gonna like wave my hand, and my eyes are gonna glow as I put a little bit of Orla magic in the middle of it. I look at it and I go, "You're gonna do great." And I roll it into the building, and I cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just have that on as an action, and I think I can control it as a bonus action. Yes, as a bonus action
You
for
can
each of
move
my
the sphere.
turns, I can move it up to 30 feet. So I'm just gonna have that move all around the temple as I begin to make my way away from it.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna move 60 feet away from it until I can see that the temple has been lit sufficiently.
Okay. Meanwhile, let's go back. We're gonna go clockwise again. Sorry, guys, this is taking a while for each of you
It's okay.
because you guys
Don't worry.
decided to split up
That's
into 3
okay.
different sections.
It's fine.
DM,
That
what
was
time
such
do
a
we
good
normally
idea.
end? Because I have to leave early tonight.
We normally end at 11, but if you need to leave early at any point, don't worry, it's fine.
8 our time.
Yeah, 11 Eastern.
Okay.
Okay, Fred and Mortimer. So a few minutes go by, and Fred. Actually, what do you guys do while you're waiting for this bird?
Really quick, just so I have the image correct. So, Lisbeth said that she is now Montague in her clothes, right?
Yeah. I mean that
Lisbeth-
lasted 10 minutes. Yes.
Lisbeth is like 3 foot, right?
Yes.
Montague is like a human 6 foot. So
Yep.
was there a Malvik basically talking to Montague in like a really skimpy sort of?
In a crop top and mini skirt. Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Can I
Oh
also
my god.
once I cast Flaming Sphere, can I also drop the Montague disguise?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can just imagine Mortimer seeing this and go, Dad?
Your dad's been Elizabeth this whole
Oh
time.
my god.
I'm proud of you, son.
Wait, are we watching this go down right now?
No, you guys are
No.
far in the forest.
I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know how the
Just
fuck
if.
Fred would react to suddenly seeing this.
Oh, hello, Hugo.
Oh, I forgot. Just in case.
Yes.
Oh, Mortimer, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying, yes, now we go back to
Alright,
this.
Just a quick question. Is it dark outside?
No, it's midday.
Okay.
It's probably
is
actually
it, like,
right about noon. Yeah.
Is it shady in the trees or no?
It's as shady as you would be if you're in a forest. It's like there's some shade,
Okay.
but some light coming like piercing through. It's not a dense forest.
Okay, cool. Fred's probably not gonna. He'll probably look around occasionally, but for the most part, he'll be waiting for the bird. Sorry. Go ahead.
Nobody said anything.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I keep feeling like I'm interrupting Mortimer. I'm sorry.
I didn't. Wait, but I didn't say.
I'm sorry.
You're good, Fred. What do you
Yeah.
want to do?
You have your own Orla.
Let me just go. Let me just.
Yes. Please continue, Fred. I will not interrupt.
No. It's fine.
Real quick, I sent you a DM of when I'm planning to leave tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, take care of that chemistry. Sorry. Oh yeah. Wait. So, do Mortimer's eyes glow, or are they just like illuminescent?
Yeah, how does that work, actually?
They're not illuminescent or glow. It's just they're multicolored and like crystalline. They kind of sparkle in the light, but
The
they don't
iris,
like.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like opal, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a bluish purplish opal, like shiny color. Kind of looks like a galaxy, but not a galaxy. More crystalline and
I'm
not
rolling
dark. It's very
perception
bright.
to see.
Here, actually, give me
Oh,
1
okay.
second. I'll put a I'll put like a thing in the campaign general. I have a picture of exactly
nice.
what I want it to look like. So just give me a second to find it.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if he would notice that. At disadvantage.
I think the only person who has noticed it was Lisbeth
Nope.
because she looked
No,
up.
nope, definitely not. So he will not mention that, or probably do anything besides just like scout around.
Okay, if you look in campaign general, I just put a picture in so you can see exactly what I'm referring to by what their eyes look like.
Oh, pretty.
Okay. So after a few moments of you guys just kind of calmly waiting in the forest, completely oblivious to what is currently happening back at the temple, the bird comes back and points you in a direction continuing westward, but slightly north.
Okay. He's gonna look at Mortimer for confirmation.
Is it leading us there?
It seems it. I'm not sure. This type of bird isn't always the most trustworthy, but it seems like it's being honest.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with it then. Not like we have too much of a choice, but
Okay. Fred, do you need me to roll for you still, or?
No, I can do it now. Thank you, though.
Could you roll me another survival check to like continue walking with this bird and tracking this these orcs at advantage because it's your favorite.
Cool. Okay.
please don't lose your own bird.
That would be very nice.
So you begin to follow this bird. The bird seems to be flying pretty quickly, so you guys kind of have to rush through. But you run, chasing after this bird, and also you start to notice some more tracks that seem to be in line with what the orcs would have left. And then you come across a small opening in the forest with what seems to be a makeshift camp. And you hear the rustling of metal and some guttural grunts and speaking to each other as you see an orcish camp ahead of you.
Hey.
Fred is going to notice the orc and instantly jump into the bushes to hide.
I see. Mortimer won't make such a dramatic stance, but will definitely like lower herself into the brush to like not be seen. And while I do this, I would like to not only perceive the orcs visually, but try and infer what they're doing, their behavior, what's happened, and stuff.
Okay. Both of you roll me stealth checks, and Mortimer roll me an insight check.
Right.
Okay, insight. I wish I could get advantage somehow.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so both of you're hiding, but you're not necessarily sure how well you're hiding right now. But it doesn't seem as if they're looking for, like, to see if anybody's there. So you're not too worried about it, but you don't think that you're well hidden currently.
Ow.
And Mortimer, you're pretty certain that these orcs are getting ready to attack something, as a lot of them are putting on armor, are sharpening blades and axes and stuff like that. You think that they're about ready to attack.
Reminder, you have my potion to drink to give you advantage on charisma.
True. Do they look injured at all, or is like how many is there?
Roll me a perception check to see that. Because I don't think you're necessarily close enough to see that easily.
Okay.
So.
No.
You have no idea how many there are. It looks like there could be anywhere from like a dozen to like 40. You're not sure. And you cannot tell what state they're currently in, as your eyes are just kind of blurry, as you're still exhausted after many days after the event happened.
Okay. Huh. Huh. I kind of like glance to Fred and go, what are your thoughts?
He's gonna take a deep breath and, like, say very quietly, I was going to ask you, but
Right.
I don't like orcs. They're okay, but let's just say that they're not very trustworthy. And I don't feel comfortable making a decision because I understand that you want to do things in the most rational way possible. So I'm going to follow your lead.
Are you sure you're going to be okay?
He kind of thinks about it, sighs, and is like, it's for the greater good. The rational thing to do here would be to treat them like nothing that I've experienced. They're a different. It's a different group of orcs, so I need to treat them as such, not as people I've already dealt with.
I mean, do mind that although I do emphasize being open-minded, these are a group of orcs that have burnt down a farm already. But so I mean, skepticism is not unwelcome. But think of this in more of a pragmatic way of we probably can't fight them anyways, so let's try words instead for now. Okay. Actually, if this goes poorly, do we have any way to escape?
He looks around for an exit.
Because I do plan on going out there to talk to them, but
one of us could stay behind and watch from a distance while the other one tries to.
I'm confident that if it were to go wrong, I think at worst I'd be captured, so I don't think it'll come to life or death, hopefully. But Jason, could I kind of recall if orcs if I were to be presented as a non-combatant or someone who isn't in an active fight, would they take someone alive as a prisoner, or would they just kill? Anyways,
I'm gonna have you roll me multiple checks, and if you pass any of them, I'll tell you the information.
Okay.
Roll me.
Exhaustion. Let's go.
Roll me history. Roll me insight, and roll me history again. 2 history and 1 insight. Ooh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. So you can even remember when you first introduced yourself to Mog'gurash, they did not like you, but they did not attempt to kill you because they did not think that you were trying to take anything from them. And you also even remember from the most recent of situations that you've dealt with the orcs, of dealing with the aftermath of the attack on the village. They left the majority of the village there. They left them to die, but they left them there. They didn't kill them outright.
So I can infer that they just killed the people who tried to resist.
They kill the people that tried to resist, or kill people that would give them something that they want, based off of the fact that they kill them. So.
And we've already inferred that they were looking for food.
Yes.
Okay. In the bush, I take out the vial that Lisbeth gave me. I look at Fred again and go, if this goes wrong, just try and get back to the others. I'll be fine.
He nods.
Give me
Okay,
one second, because I am getting a map ready for you guys to be able to do so.
Okay, here we go.
Before Mortimer jumps out, he's gonna. He's like, wait, I have an idea. You said, are they looking for food? They're looking for food, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna nod.
Uh-oh.
I have a plan.
All right.
If it goes south, I'm also sorry. Just to be clear.
Okay. I'll put my trust in you that this is some sort of escape plan, but yeah. All right. Cool. Oh God, I'm really curious
no visual
now.
response. No visual response.
Let's
Okay.
not fuck this up.
I'm going to drag everybody over to this, because might as well. Who cares?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
You can't take me. I refuse.
Yeah.
I see.
That makes me want to go camping. I want to go camping.
Fred sees this and goes, cozy camping time.
I count 17 total orcs.
Okay.
Orcs are gonna get slaughtered by the Malviks.
So, Mortimer, what would you like to do?
Okay, so first of all, is there any way I can approach them that would give me some sort of advantage in the terms of a sign of kind of respect in a way? I don't know, something that isn't. I'm just trying to come at them inoffensively, basically.
So
Also, I drink the potion.
Okay, I'll say you. As long as you're not holding a weapon, you probably believe that they're not going to think that you're hostile towards them.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so before I go out, I do like a quick prayer. Some like mutterings to each of the gods I've patroned, but especially Alk.
Yep.
Then taking a nervous breath, Mortimer stands up and with her arms plainly in view, not hands up or anything, but just like so they could see she's unarmed, starts to walk out into the open.
Okay. You should still have control over your character.
Oh, I do. Nice. Okay. And
Nice.
as I walk out, just not coming off as still holding, like, you know, I'm not like shrinking down or anything, just, you know, treating as an equal, I guess. So I walk out and try to, if one of them looks at me, I'll just like raise a hand and kind of like, you know, sort of a hailing.
Okay. They currently, as you're walking in right now, they currently still look like they're too busy, or either talking to each other or making weapons, sharpening weapons. They're not really paying attention to it at all at this point.
In that case, could I assume the biggest tent is like where the leader would be?
Yes, you know that the orcs take care of their chieftains, so you would know that to be the case.
Okay. Putting my hands back down, again, just by my side, I will walk forward with purpose and a head held high. I will walk through as if it's completely normal.
Okay.
Towards the front.
Okay, you walk past a couple of orcs. One of them sharpening his axe. The other two are talking to each other. None of the three of them notice you whatsoever.
I'm so tempted to just like in orcish go like, "Hey, how you going?" Well, I'm walking past them.
Working hard, hardly working.
Oh my god.
Fred is watching this go down.
So Fred, you just see as Mortimer just straight up walks in full confidence straight into this orcish camp, and there's nothing happening. Mortimer is just in this.
If any of them
nobody
do look
notices him at all.
Nobody's
do they not
noticed
notice
him
or
yet.
do they not care?
They haven't noticed him yet.
No.
He will slowly draw his longbow.
Shoots Mortimer.
Yeah, just straight in the thigh.
Mortimer's been an orc this entire time.
Oh my
How
god.
did they figure out my disguise? Damn, that would have been a great plot point. But
no wonder she loves orcs so much. She is an orc.
I am an orc.
God,
It's
she's
an inside
half-orc.
job. Yeah, and if any orcs do notice me, I will legit just give like a greetings in orcish.
Okay.
And just then keep walking towards the big camp.
Okay. As you continue walking forward, this orc right here does notice you. He looks very confused as he looks up to you and just kind of tilts his head.
Okay, I just give like what sort of like demeanor is like culturally appropriate with orcs? Like, is it cool to just go like, hey, like kind of like a casual, or is it
It's more confidence is what is considered to be. So it would be more like a hello. That would be more...
just like a.
Well, he's
hello.
gotten that already.
Yeah.
Okay, meeting the eyes, everything, just like looking straight at him, just like hello, as like I'm walking forward.
Okay, he stands up, but he's not moving towards you. He's still just like looking at you and following you with his body, essentially. The orc here pulls out an axe from his side and a shield and looks at you and says in orc, "Oh, human, oh. Human, what?"
Yeah. Yes, human. You have eyes. Yes.
What? And as you talk back to him in orcish, he like bounces back a little. Human speak orc.
One of them kind of gives like a feigned like roll of the eyes. Goes, yes, human speak orc.
How human speak orc? Orc speak orc.
With
Human
my mouth.
speak human.
I didn't know Mortimer was gonna be so sassy with the orcs.
That's some good
Hey,
philosophy.
I mean, confidence is the fucking key, apparently. So
yeah,
it's a code. It's a code.
Hashtag not all humans.
Yeah, just kind of giving another side like human speak orc, human study, human everything. It's fine, and just kind of go. I'm going to see the chief. Do you have your chief?
As you continue this conversation, you do notice around you that some of the orcs have started to surround your location with weapons drawn.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
They're not attacking yet, but they do have their weapons drawn.
Yeah. I can understand them having weapons out when I'm here, so I'm not going to like criticize them for it, but I will just like kind of like put my hands up, like looking at them like, don't have anything.
The orc continues and says, "Why human here? Why human want to talk to chief?"
I hear you've been in trouble, so to say.
What do you mean, trouble?
You're looking for food, aren't you? You're being hunted.
Orc no being hunted. Orc hunt. We hunt food.
But you hunt the hunters, and the hunted hunt you now, so you are now the hunted.
What? Orc hunt food.
But let's go. I come here to tell you that it's not just the food being hunted. This is why I'm here.
Orc being hunted.
Yes.
He looks around to his other orcs. What human bring? So you would know that it
what
is
can they
actually.
bring?
You would know that it's customary to bring the chieftain like a gift to. If you're not from a clan, that it is customary for you to bring a gift to a chieftain. I probably should have told you that beforehand, but
No, that's okay. Okay, so, could I say that we can kind of assume that my rapier was very fancy, or something like that?
yeah. I mean, you grew up in a temple that exploited the means of other people. I'm sure you could have a fancy rapier.
Yeah, boy. And can I say I have any like orcish kind of trinkets, or like a little cultural sort of like like souvenirs or anything that I carry, or is that a bit of a stretch?
You probably would, but I'm trying to think of what those would be. So
yeah, I'm
if you
basically
could think
just
of
trying to
something-
tie something that's like a little symbol, or maybe like a little carving, or something that's like relevant to orcs, like maybe a green sash or something, and I'll put it like around my rapier, basically.
Okay. I would say that you probably have something that you got from Mog'gurash that was like, it signified to the clan of Mog'gurash. It's not really as symbolic. It's more of like, just informs Orcish tribes of where you came from. So if you wanted to use that, you could, but that would also inform the chieftain that this would be you're familiar with another Orcish tribe, which you don't necessarily know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing.
I will not show that. Could I make an insight check as to what would be like somewhat impressive or kind of sensitive to this sort of thing that I could put like attach?
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight.
Yeah, or if I can infer that the rapier would be enough on its own.
Yeah, roll insight.
Basically looking for brownie points. Nope.
You want to make this look as fancy as possible, so you could probably like get some ribbon or something out of your bag and just try to make it look fancier, because you also recognize that the orcs are kind of dumb. So you hope that just putting something a little bit fancy will make them think that it's fancier, even though it's not. It's just a piece of ribbon.
I will do that. I'll wrap where the hilt meets the sheath. I will wrap it in a color appropriate sash or ribbon.
Okay.
And like kind of like twist it down the length of the sheath till it like hangs off a bit at the end.
Okay.
And I kind of hold the rapier up with like one hand and like present it in a non-threatening way, just holding like the sheath thing. Just go.
Give me 2 seconds.
Assuming this will do.
The orc in front of you turns and peeks his head into the temple and says, "Chief Urgog, human here to see you. Says orc hunted." Then you hear in orc, but in a pretty like the orc that you were just talking to even didn't speak orc very well. Like basically what I was saying was like essentially what they
exactly what he said in like
he just was not speaking very well. But this orc says,
"Okay,
let them in," and it sounds like he knows what he's saying. He's at least a smart person. He's not like the orc that's in front of you.
Oh, Luna's gonna have to leave.
That's mean.
Bye, Luna.
Okay.
Bye, Luna.
Bye.
Sorry for disappointing you, Fred. I know I'm mean.
Dude, you're so mean. You're the meanest.
How dare you be so mean?
Yeah, I gotta go though. Bye, guys.
So average.
Bye, Luna.
Bye, Luna. Okay. Cool. And I'm assuming with Orc War Chief, I have to pay a decent more respect, even though it's a confidence thing. Yes.
You know that you don't. I'm trying to remember what it was. I came up with what it was. I know that you don't kneel, you don't bow or anything like that, but you do something. I don't remember what it is.
Isn't it like you stare in the eyes or something? And
I think so.
Then you like physically like do something like I think it's like bumping the head or something. I forget.
You T-pose to assert dominance.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. I'll try to remember it, but you'll do whatever the thing is, because I know you know what it is. I just don't remember. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Was Fred like in a distance to overhear enough of that conversation? Because he speaks orc.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. I guess I'm just trying to ask if he knows that it's going well, like he's not actively being threatened. Perception, right?
Yep. 13. You're able to hear a couple words here and there, especially when the orc got louder and spoke up louder. You definitely were not able to hear anything that Mortimer said, though. But
Okay.
you definitely can tell that the orcs have surrounded Mortimer, but they are also letting Mortimer into this tent.
Okay. Are there any orcs like still at the outer boundaries of the camp?
Yeah, there are still a few. So if you look at the map, you can see where all the orcs are currently.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, yeah. He's going to slowly draw his crossbow. I mean, put it back. His
Okay.
longbow. Put the longbow back,
Oof.
and try to move a little bit closer to like this bush. I can't click it.
To which
This
bush?
one.
This one?
This one.
Okay. Okay, you want to hide behind that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Roll
not big
me-
enough to hide it. He's not small enough to hide in it. So he's gonna hide behind it.
Roll me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Oh, nice. We love that. Oh, wait, would it be a disadvantage or double disadvantage because he's wearing armor?
A 12. Okay. You roll back there, and you think that you're hiding okay. You think that if somebody was trying to look for somebody, they might be able to find you, but you think that you're hidden well enough. Essentially,
Yeah, I was
you look
gonna
like
say.
you look like a stump behind this tree if somebody just looks past you really quickly. But if somebody
Yeah.
actually takes a second to look, they'll realize, oh, there's a minotaur there.
Wait, there's horns coming out of that bush.
It's like
Okay.
Pumbaa.
Okay. You're wondering if you
Sorry.
could stop with the arrows real quick. So, Mortimer, you walk in, you present yourself to this war chief in the way that you know orcs to respect. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm assuming you present the weapon to him?
I present the weapon, and I go, "Greetings, All Father. May your days be long."
And he grabs the weapon, unsheaths it, turns it in the air, inspects it. This is a nice weapon you have here.
It is now yours.
I appreciate it. Now, what is exactly that you want from me? We're a bit busy right now, if you can't tell.
I bring news and opportunity.
Opportunity?
Give a nod. But first, for the opportunity to be put in context, I need to deliver the news. Your people are in danger. Grave danger.
My people are in danger. That's funny.
And I kind of go, do go on.
We've raided many towns in the past, and we've only lost a few men. We are not endangered, we are the danger.
Is that how you see Leont?
Yes, Leont was probably a mistake on my part. But we've raided many villages since then, and we've only lost a single man since Leont.
Well, I'm not the only one that knows about these raids. You've made quite the image for yourself around here now.
What do you mean?
I mean, tell me, how much of this land do you know? Its workings, its peoples, and more importantly, politics.
Politics? I'm not... Does it look like I know anything about the politics of this land?
Whatever kind of ignores and just goes, well, does the name Malvik ring a bell?
I've heard the name before, yes. I don't know what they would have to do with us. We're just some orcs.
Well, you understand their magnitude and their far-reaching strength and power. Yes, that threatens a lot of people.
He nods.
They're now directing that towards you. One of the villages you are planning to threaten has direct ties to it, and they've already called in support of their own.
I've called in the Malviks to support a small town. What do the Malviks have to do? What do the Malviks care about a small town in the middle of Copper Bluff?
It's less that the Malviks care about the Copper Bluff, and it's more that who they're taking orders from cares themselves. And they have a direct interest in anti-orc excursions, let's say. And I'm here to stop that.
What do you think? You're some speaker for the orcs?
Not a speaker for the orcs, but the speaker of, well, myself, I guess. But I'd like to say that I can speak between other peoples.
Why are you telling me this information?
This is where I talk about the opportunity. There's an alternative to all of this that would not only help you, but perhaps unite you with other brethren of sorts.
The other brethren, you referring to other orcs?
Yes.
We haven't had very high dealings with other orcs in the past.
Mortimer gives a somber, understanding nod, and she's like, I'm well versed in the past tensions and disagreements, and I understand the alien idea of it, but there is a chance that has not come about before. And I think it's not only in the interest of just singular, isolated orcs, but the orc people as a whole.
So you're wanting to combine orc tribes, is that what you're trying to do?
Or at least open up dialogue between them.
I don't know very much about the orc tribes in the Copper Bluff.
As do most of them not know about each other. And that's why I think this could be beneficial to all. You have more in common than you think.
How do I know that they're willing to do the same?
So I kind of reach for the emblem of Mog'gurash, and I kind of go, there's another settlement of orcs down to the south of here, Mog'gurash, they call themselves. They were once also raiders, constantly putting themselves in danger and going on great hunts, but as consequence, putting their caretakers and their children also in danger. They were not thriving, so to say. It was a downward spiral of a lifestyle that would be, I would say, go as far to say eventually, their death. But
Then what? You were able to convince them to join forces with another orc tribe, and they were able to help.
did we talk about this with the Mog'gurash leader? I think we did, right?
You talked with Korborg about potentially joining together with I forget the name of the other orc tribe, but
that's okay.
the other orc tribe down south. But it was decided to not do that yet.
No. So I respond to him and go, again, I'm not coming as some great unifier or to force everyone together, but to open dialogue and communication between each other.
And what are we supposed to do in the meantime?
In the meantime, we need to stop you from your entire tribe here from getting killed. You are in, again, grave danger from the Malviks.
You see, we don't really have a choice.
I'm aware.
See,
You're in
you
need
here,
of food, aren't you?
yeah.
I
You here,
let him
and
continue.
he lifts the rapier back up. With your fancy weaponry and high life, you can just survive any day that you please. Us orcs have to work for our food. We haven't had much food in months. We're able to attack a few villages, but it only lasted us a few weeks of food. And if we continue on the way that we are now, we won't last a few more days.
I'm well aware.
And I have no idea what the actual state of my own clan is. This is just the raiding party. This is not the entirety of our orcish clan.
Ah, okay.
I had to leave them to come here and raid to get the food for them. And I have no idea. They could all be dead at this moment, and I have no idea.
Which is why I'm here.
Now, what say you that I just give up on my goal to defend for my people and just leave them to die?
I kind of go, by no means am I telling you to surrender or even to give up. I'm just saying there's a way you could altogether feed yourselves without having to constantly put your entire clan at risk of retaliation. It's worked before, and I can... After we get you out of your immediate danger, I can, if not show you, at least give you some examples of ways to secure your people. But for now, we need to try and
roll me a persuasion check.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. And not a disadvantage because magic
Nope,
juice.
just straight roll.
Magic
Okay.
juice.
Straight
Okay.
roll. It's shit.
If only you weren't exhausted, then it would be a 16, but it's only 10.
Yep.
Dang.
Exhaustion be like that.
I will say,
Fucking Mortimer not sleeping.
if we didn't have to raid like this would put my clan in a better position to survive longer term. But I don't have the luxury of time. If you can provide me with food, I will accept these potential deals and not raid now. And we'll return. But if you cannot give me food to fend for ourselves for this time being, I have no choice. We have to put ourselves in the risk of danger to lose it all to fend for the people that we care for.
I understand that and I respect that immensely. You have to look out for the people you love. But you cannot protect the people you love if you stay here right now. They are after you. They are, as we speak, probably moving out and sweeping the forest. And although your people are strong and capable, these Malviks do not play fair in any sort of fight. They will outnumber you, and you won't be able to get the little food you've gained back to the clan.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Ah!
Magic juice. Work!
Magic
God damn
juice.
it.
Come on.
Fuck!
Dang.
Give me a second to think through what his response to this would be.
Okay. It's not convincing because I fucking fall asleep mid-sentence every now and then.
As I've said before, I'm willing to risk it all in order to fend for the people that I care for. If I need some sort of assurance that I can fend for my people in order to do what you ask of me.
I give a nod and go. It is reasonable to think so.
As of yet, I have not heard any assurance of such.
Wait, what did he say? Anyone?
As of now, I have not heard of any assurance of such.
I see. Well, right now, with the arrival of the Malviks, it is not just you in danger. It is also I and some others that are close to me. And I will not feed you lies just to get my way. It is currently quite a mess back home, over at the temple. You know of the temple?
Is that the village that we're about to attack?
Yes. The village that the leader is loyal to the Malviks and has called them in.
Then,
I can't.
to me, it sounds like you should be even grateful that we're attacking, because it seems like a nasty village in the first place if they would deal with such despicable people as the Malviks.
I give a slight smile and go, I am in absolute agreement with you here. And I kind of... are we like standing or sitting or...
I'm standing.
Standing? Kind of adjusting myself, I go, the leadership there has fallen into a deep corruption, as is evident, and not just towards Malviks, or just towards typical lenses. It's all-encompassing. And as I kind of like pull out the scroll of pedigree, kind of like hoping it has like a symbol on it rather than like writing directly, just to, like kind of not to prove anything, but just to kind of like drive my point home, I guess. I go, I am actually the daughter and quote unquote, I guess you could say, the next of lineage to this place. And my father, he is the one that is loyal to the Malviks and the one that is currently sending out a manhunt for your people.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Yes.
Come on.
Bum, bum.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking shit.
For fuck's sake, exhaustion, why?
Why did I have fucking PTSD? Oh my god.
So what you're telling me is that you're here to plead that we not destroy your city.
I am more here to plead that not only do you not destroy the city, but that you do not destroy yourselves in the process. There are other ways to go about this. No one has to risk their entire family and their entire people on the line for this. It's
See, I'm
not worth it.
starting to believe that this whole Malvik situation that you describe is just your imagination, that it's not actually true at all. What proof do you have of the Malviks coming?
What did I... God, they just teleported in, didn't they? Oh, not teleported, but... I kind of lay out my hands and go, the only proof I have here, which I hope is worth at least something, is my word, as I present myself to you here in your camp. We have the same interests. There is nothing to gain from me lying here.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Please.
Inshallah, inshallah. Hey!
Hey! Finally, it actually increases your score by 1.
Fucking eat.
He thinks for a moment. Here's what we're gonna do. So I do not want to be murdered by these Malviks. But I know that they're not going to stay here for that long. For just to kill a single orc tribe, if that is exactly what they're after, is just killing orcs. We'll give you a week. We will retreat for the time being. We'll try to find another town to raid and steal their food. Regardless of whatever you may believe us to not need to do that, I believe that we need to do this at this time.
I can just go. It is out of my control.
And after a week, we will return here. And if you can provide us food, and the knowledge that you have said that you could provide, and potentially this interchanging relationship with this Mog'gurash clan that you've informed me of, then we will leave your town, temple, whatever it is, alone.
I give a nod and I go, along with the food, I can help you with the means to produce food, and locally everything, where you would not have to stick your necks out and risk not only persecution but execution. And this is what I have done with a previous tribe, the one down south. Things are good. Things are better there now.
Well, hopefully what you say is true.
Good. I don't know. Going for some like Orcish joke or something. I want to make a reference to basically like, if it isn't, you can have my head or something like that.
We'll say that again.
Like basically, like if it isn't, you can have my head. As I kind of
gotcha.
Yeah, not fully serious, just
Yeah.
Like
he smirks a little bit and then says, "Well, if what you're saying is true, we better start packing up now, and you better go figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out."
Well, and you said a week, correct?
1 week from today.
Right. And I kind of, before leaving, I kind of do another like kind of traditional like exit and just go, Mortimer of Valia, by the way.
Name's Urgug.
I'd see you again soon. Okay. Yep. I give a nod and I duck out of the tent.
What was that?
Oh, I give a nod and I duck out the tent.
No, the orc's name.
Urgug. U-R-G-U-G. Urgug.
U-R-G-U-G. Urgug.
Urgug. Okay.
Yep. And I, again, cool walk, friend. Head held high, I just kind of like walk back. But as I get to like the exit of the camp, I like start walking like faster.
As you start walking towards the exit of the camp, you do notice, hiding behind a bush that is much too small, the image of a minotaur, just hiding behind a bush in the middle of this land.
He's like very wrapped in concentration too. He's like squinting. He has no idea how transparent he looks. Like,
I stop walking midway and kind of look over to the bush and I go, Fred?
he jumps a little bit, and looks at Mortimer, and then back at the bush, and he's like, "Oh, I was waiting for you. How did it go?"
Mortimer gives a big sigh, going, "God, I thought I was going to fucking die in there." Anyways, we need to go back.
Okay. He shrugs and like stands up.
Yeah.
Do we still need an escape plan? Because I don't have one.
Fine. Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
As you guys leave, you will, if you look behind you, you will notice that some of the orcs have started to take down their tents. Their tents. Yeah. They took down their temperatures just to make sure that they're being COVID conscious.
Man, poor temps, always getting abused at the workplace.
Yes.
Don't deserve to get murdered.
Nice.
Okay. Now we'll bring back to that took so long, guys.
No worries.
Split
That's
party.
Very important.
It was
That is
important.
very important.
Urani, and Muriel. Actually, it's 9:15. Do you guys want to take a break real quick?
Probably a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably
Cool. We'll
That's a
take
good place to take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a 8-minute break. So at 20 past the hour.
Watch
Sure
out.
thing.
An eventful session.
So far, yeah, and we're not even done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Me too. Also, Jason. Oh, he's not here. Okay.
Hey, have I missed anything?
Since when? We're just taking a break right now.
Okay, when's break end?
6:20.
Okay. So will I come in soon or not?
Yeah, you guys are coming in.
Okay. Because
Jason?
I was doing chemistry
Oh,
in the
sorry.
background and they told me it wasn't efficient to do it, and I understand that, but I had everyone muted, so I was focused on that. They can see where they're coming from. So I'm back here again now.
Hello. I'm scared.
You
That's fine.
said
If you need
6:20,
to,
right?
yeah, 6:20. If you need to do chemistry work, feel free to do that. Up to you.
I'll be back at the break and then I'll tell you then.
Okay.
And what were you gonna say?
You and Uroni are going to be next. So if you wanted
Okay.
to do something, you're going to be next. So.
Got it.
Speaking of which, I just found out that there was like an assignment that I didn't realize that I needed to do today. And so I might like tune out while I'm not.
Okay.
That's fair.
And I also might like leave early, but I don't know how early. Probably not too early, but maybe near the end I might have to dip.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I just realized I've gone half the session and still haven't made a single roll yet.
We love that.
You've made exactly like one decision so far, and that's to like return to try to talk to us.
No, to pretend to try and talk to you.
Yep.
Because I know that you guys aren't there. But Euroni's like pretending that he's got to go talk to Mortimer to see if she's okay with waiting half an hour.
Yeah. I'm really worried now, though, because the mercenaries are just going.
Yeah.
It's likely that the three of us are gonna do that thing.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be fun. I hope.
Can't wait to see Connor having to do that. That's going to be so much fun.
Well,
here's my thing. I hope we don't die, but I hope we don't kill the orcs at the same time.
I think my character will try to defuse the situation.
My character probably would actually believe Mortimer's father.
I mean, my character would too until he got there, and the orcs are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but if they just immediately attack, Bella's not gonna think.
Okay.
All Bella know is sword go burr.
What was that, Muriel?
I am going to stay until 7. I'm not going to pay attention to chemistry, and I'm going to focus on this.
Ooh.
And I feel like I was efficient earlier because I had all of you muted, so I think I'll be fine. But I can't justify this stuff to my parents. The results will show for themselves. If I do, yeah.
No stress, Muriel.
Muriel,
If you ever need to leave and do other things, feel free to do so. But I think
Okay.
what you're doing is fine. You did not need to be there for any of the stuff that just happened. I can get you up on it really quickly. Mortimer just essentially convinced the orcs to step away for the time being. So the orcs will not be attacking in the time being. They are going to retreat. It was a long RP session, essentially.
It was.
It was just
like an
Mortimer
hour
and
or
me.
2
It was just Mortimer and me talking back and forth for almost an hour. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was just sitting there with my popcorn, like,
I think I'll be able to do it tonight, but I'll let you know if I decide to leave early.
Yep.
But I think I'm
No
fine
worries.
for now. But if this Thursday I do absolutely trash, I might not come back. I might not come for next Monday's session.
Okay.
I am back.
Because
Welcome
my parents
back,
will be
Connor.
upset, and I can't afford to do terribly on another
Aw.
quiz.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
understandable.
We.
Okay. So
And our teacher also said this unit was the most difficult out of all of them. So
Oh, fuck.
fully
That's
understand. I've
understandable.
been there before. Good. So Uroni and Muriel, what are you guys doing in the meantime? Uroni, you currently went back into the temple to try and either pretend or to actually, I don't know, go
I
talk
went
to Mortimer.
into the town just so that I was out of sight of the
Yeah,
Malviks.
that's what I meant to say, town. Yep.
Or southwest. Yeah, southwest. I would just sort of stay there for a minute, and just as I'm about to go return, I imagine that's about the time that Lisbeth's thing would happen.
Yeah, you'd probably hear
Which
that.
of my things?
The first one, the thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would hear the voice of Montague call out that the orcs are coming from the southwest.
Uroni knows that they're supposed to be coming from the northeast, right?
Yes, and Uroni also knows that Montague is not there.
Yeah, but we saw him vanish, though.
That's true. Yeah, he could be back. He could have just went invisible or something. That's true.
But
he does know
also,
that they're supposed to be coming from the northeast. Yes, you do know that.
Yeah. I don't know what Lisbeth did, or Uroni doesn't know what Lisbeth did, so I think he'd definitely be very confused. He might suspect that it was Lisbeth, but he wouldn't know for sure, I imagine. So he's going to follow the Malviks down there, follow the Malviks south.
Okay.
Follow the Malvik Brick Road.
Follow the Malvik Brick Road. Follow the Malvik Brick Road. Okay. As you do, a few moments later, actually, do you do anything first? So there are a whole bunch of Malviks down here.
No, I'm.
They're all scrounging around, looking to try to see if there's any orcs in this area.
Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just looking to see if I can see any.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
My first roll.
A
natural 8 plus 6, 14. Not terrible, but could
14.
have definitely better.
You're looking around and you don't see anything. You also don't really expect to see anything, though, because you do know that if they did come, that they more than likely would not be coming from this direction. They'd be coming from the opposite direction. So, and a few moments later, actually, Muriel, you will notice, you probably would have heard the same thing. You would have heard, coming from the temple, a loud voice shout out saying that the orcs were coming from the southwest.
Can I attempt to see if this just seems like off, I guess?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
I know?
roll me an insight check.
Okay.
I also forgot that Muriel was also to the southwest, but I also don't think Lisbeth would have thought of that. So
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You have no idea what's going on. You're too freaked out about what just happened, and you're not really paying attention. You just know that now apparently the orcs are coming in your general direction. So I'll say you probably believe that this is the case. That you probably believe that they are actually headed towards your direction.
Okay, she's just going to completely bury herself in like the bushes because she's already hidden, and she's going to start reading the book on Celine. Or Shalun, rather.
Shalun, yeah. Okay. Roll me a stealth check at advantage.
Her life's in danger. What does she do? She fucking reads.
Knowledge is power.
You said stealth?
Lisbeth
at
disgusted.
advantage.
Oh.
One more time. Disadvantage.
Advantage is fun.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be nice
you
if
believe
Mortimer got that?
Mortimer got advantage. It's just a disadvantage. Still, it's a type of advantage.
Yeah, it was enough for them to secure a conversation later where hopefully she won't have exhaustion.
Hopefully. She still has exhaustion a week later.
Hey, can we talk a week later? I'm so fucking out of it right now, man.
So, as this is going on to you, when she's like reading, she's going to occasionally peep her head in and out of the book.
Okay. To try and look to see if the orcs are there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Also roll me a religion check as you're reading this book on Shalun.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural
Okay,
20.
I will give you information afterwards because of the nat 20. I can't. There's too much information for me to give you right now. So, Euroni. A few moments go by as you're looking around, and a couple more Malviks come down and say that a townsmember said that there are more coming from the east side. Can I get a few to help us in that direction? And they seem a bit nervous. And, a few more break off and start heading up towards the northeast.
Oh shit.
What would you like to do?
Good question. I'm going to walk up to one of the Malviks and say, perhaps we should send someone up ahead and see if they can spot the orcs. I can go with whoever, just so that we can...
I'm sorry, sir, but we are explicitly told that we're supposed to stand our ground until our reinforcements arrive.
Mortimer Valia was pretty insistent on sending someone ahead, though.
I apologize, sir, but Mortimer Valia is not the one that I answer to.
Understandable, but...
Does Molokai overhear this?
Yeah, you'd hear all of this.
Okay.
Well... I mean, if you're insistent on staying put, I just have to tell Lady Valia.
He does not seem fazed by that at all.
Slowly walk back. Just far enough back that they think that I'm gone, but still close enough that I can see what's happening.
Okay.
I just DM'd you something real fast.
Oh yeah. Also, how's the Phoenix doing?
Phoenix died.
Oh no, from neglect.
This is why animal neglect is a crime.
Phoenix is doing fine. It's still hiding
Cool.
behind.
As long as
behind
it's
your
not
back.
dying, I'm happy.
Yeah, you
You're
said that
doing
you've been
your
feeding
job.
It, so you've been feeding it more than you've been feeding yourself. So,
Yes.
Muriel, what's up?
Can Malake attempt to draw a map and see location stuff? I can DM you more if you need more details.
Yeah, DM me because I don't entirely know what you mean by that.
Okay. DM.
Roll me a history check, I guess.
King.
Okay, I'll DM you real quick. Anything else, Malake?
She's going to put the notebook away and just sit there in confusion.
Okay. And you're just standing back watching over what the Malviks are doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go to Lisbeth and Luna, I will say that about 20 minutes go by, and actually let me go. I forgot. I meant to do this earlier, but I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget to. I got distracted.
Uh-oh. That's not good. It's never...
What was that, TJ?
I was just about to mention something I think that has been forgotten. The temple should be on fire.
Yep. Fully aware of that.
Okay, good.
True.
Okay, this will have to do for now. It's going to be located in a really weird position. I apologize for that. But along this road going this way towards the... why is that? Can you guys see my ping?
No.
Where?
No.
Oh, I think it's because I'm on the GM layer. You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So along this road, this side, Euroni, you would see... actually, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Got it. +6. Beyond 20 still isn't fucking... Okay. 14
Here.
again.
14.
I'll
Okay.
roll you a perception. Oh, well.
Double 17. Okay.
Interesting.
So you see along this road, there seems to be another group of people coming. You can't necessarily see what this people look like, but you can probably assume that these are the Malviks that you were informed of.
Plot twist, it's the orcs running at you.
What would you like to do, Uroni?
How far away is this approaching cart?
It's not a cart. It's it's just a bunch of people walking, essentially. Kind of like the same thing that you encountered with the Malviks before.
What?
The Malviks had carts of goods, but not carts to like. They didn't have horse and carriage type situation.
Right.
They had,
Got it. When the Malviks are all marching in a line, can we get like the Star Wars Emperor theme? Like the
that would get us DMCA'd, but yes.
Oh, no.
Copyrighted again.
Get a shitty version on the recorder.
Yeah, we need this shitty recorder theme.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll find it.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a kazoo. Well, not with me, but I should get it.
Like
I'm gonna-
off-key and everything.
I'm gonna
Connor, it's time.
I'm gonna
Time?
take a step forward,
Okay.
and just
Wait,
because you're on is curious,
Curious.
divine sense.
Hey.
Ooh.
I believe, Connor,
Okay.
you have an instrument to use.
How far does
So,
Divine Sense go?
I cannot play it on that,
Divine
TJ.
sense is 60 feet. That's why I took 5 feet forward. And
Okay.
it's any celestial fiend or undead that is not behind total cover.
So you're currently doing it to all the Malviks that are currently there, but not the Malviks that, well, not the group of people that are coming, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just checking, just because I'm curious about.
Yep. You sense absolutely nothing.
Got it.
They are not even real people.
Does Mog'gurash notice that there's more Malviks coming, and then I'm gonna DM you another thing.
If you lifted your head up, roll me a perception check at disadvantage because you are currently hiding. Difficult to see.
I so badly want to flash freeze these guys. That's gonna only result in bad things.
Not one.
That will flash death you.
Yeah.
Not
Why?
one.
You
Okay.
should,
Yeah.
you shouldn't
So
do
you do
anything
not.
so rash.
You're
Flash
still
freeze
trying to
will get
hide
these
away.
guys.
You don't. You're trying to peek up
Or
every
not
once in a
maybe
while,
these
but you don't want to give yourself away, so you're not looking too intently. So you do not notice this at first. Okay. So these group of people walk forward, and the Malviks that are in front of you kind of like ease their posture as they walk forward, and then you start to see them salute as a well-dressed man in full metal armor walks up. He's not wearing the Malvik red. He's wearing golds and blues, but he does have the Malvik symbol on his chest. Followed by a whole bunch of other Malviks, and the location of this on the map is going to be weird, but it's fine.
This is Mr. Leader Man. Mr. Leader Man has arrived.
Oh, where'd their things disappeared?
We defeated them.
Wait, what is happening?
God.
Can you guys see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're spread all along the bottom.
Yeah, I can't interact with them for whatever reason, and I'm the DM.
Are they on the wrong layer?
They are
No.
above
On the wrong
DMU.
Are they on the map layer? They are on the map layer. I put them on the map layer.
No.
Wow. Oh, and worse than wow.
I'm Hercules small again. Sorry.
Oh wait, what's it? Who is this?
That's
Malvik!
Mr. Leader Man.
57!
Leader man. What?
60!
60? What? Oh my god. Fucking
Pepsi
hell.
Man?
Malvik's up to 60.
Does anyone know who Pepsi Man is?
Pepsi man.
Pepsi Man.
That makes me so happy. Oh my
Did you,
god.
play, did you see the fucking game?
No, what?
There's a game of it.
Oh my
It's
god.
incredible.
I need to. I'm gonna check that out as soon as I get all my homework done today.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move you, Ty.
He only has the strength of 4 Malviks.
So you, as this man walks in, you hear one of the Malviks call out, "Sir, we've been informed that they're coming from the..." And then he puts his finger up to his mouth and then just continues to walk. And he just walks right by you and walks into the temple. Does not mind you whatsoever.
The burning temple?
Into the village portion of the temple at this point. He has not gotten to the temple itself.
How to defeat the big bad evil
Straight
guy.
into the fire. I feel like they were warned about this.
Yorni, would you like to do anything?
Excuse me, sir.
He does not pay you any mind.
Excuse me. I am the assistant of Lady Mortimer Valia. Are you the Malvik reinforcements that I was informed about?
He continues to not talk to you. And continues walking
Sir.
towards the temple.
Damn, rude.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to answer my question.
As you say this, he turns to you and he stops and says, "Or what?"
Oof.
Sir,
Oh.
I am in
Do it,
sworn.
Nima.
I am in sworn duty to Lady Mortimer Valia, and must make sure that her people are safe. Are you the reinforcement Malviks, or not?
Lady Mortimer Valia. Yes, I should have known. Yes, the renowned yet completely disowned daughter of Montague. Yes, I definitely care what Mortimer Valia says in this situation. And he continues to walk.
Sir, Montague has not been seen for the past couple of days, so Mortimer Valia has taken his spot.
Oh!
Roll me deception, I guess.
Ooh.
I will say at
This guy-
disadvantage.
You don't. Can we not? You know, 'cause
That is a pretty big number.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
Fuck yeah, Ty!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
I don't know if 50
Come
beats
on,
would be
come
too,
on.
guys.
He turns to you and says, "Why would Montague leave the temple under the control of Mortimer when he doesn't? That does not make any sense."
We heard something to do with taxes and the Caroweans. I wasn't allowed much more information than that.
Who cares about the Caroweans? And he continues to walk.
I understand that, sir, but I believe Montague may have gotten in trouble with them or something.
Okay,
So Mortimer Valia has taken his spot.
Luna is not here, correct?
Right.
Luna had to leave. Okay, but at this point, does somebody want to play Luna?
I don't know Luna that well, but I
I'm
don't
not-
think she would have stood in front of the burning temple.
Well, she said that she was going to. She said that she was going to pretend like she helped this Malvik get out of the temple, and say that somebody attacked and she just tried to help. So that's what I want to roleplay right now.
Okay.
Is that
Alright,
going down?
okay.
Does anybody want to play Luna, or do I need to play two characters at the
feel
same time,
confident.
which I hate more than anything in the world?
Yeah.
I can try, but I probably won't be good.
Mortimer said that they'll do it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no! I said I don't feel confident enough.
Oh,
in
you
our
don't feel
characters
confident?
enough.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, Fred, you feel like you seem to be the most like
Sure.
personality
Let's-
that's similar to Luna.
Let's do
So, okay.
Cool.
The man walks up to you and sees you with this unconscious Malvik. What did you do here?
I'm getting this young gentleman help. I saw that the building was burning and he was indisposed and I have no idea what's happening, but I just want to get him to a doctor as soon as I can.
That's a fucking good accent.
That was actually.
You have a
No,
really
it's
good.
not.
Yeah.
You have a really
No,
good
it's not.
accent. You really do.
That's a really
that
good.
was
That's a really good
surprising.
English accent.
That was
Holy shit.
really
I
good.
watched Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's amazing.
So
We stand.
The man
Hey.
approaches this Malvik and inspects him and says, "He's not even hurt a little bit. He's just." And then he casts his spell, and the Malvik like wakes up essentially. What actually happens? They're stunned. How long are you stunned for?
It's let me check. Oh, they're not even stunned. They're blinded.
Just blinded. Whatever. We'll say that it worked because it was unexpected.
Well then.
I'll say that he was stunned and got knocked unconscious because it was unconscious. Because it was unexpected. There we go. The words are hard. I'm not going to retcon anything. I'm just to say that's how it worked.
I'm not sure what happened to this man here, but he seems to be a little indisposed.
The guy
What
just
is
shakes.
going on? Why is the temple on fire? What? Mortimer Valley has been in power for a day, and it's already burning to the ground. What the hell did you do, Luna?
She like
trying to get on the side of the Malviks by talking badly about Mortimer.
She-
It's hilarious.
she like bats her eyes at Euroni and goes, "Sorry, do I know you?
Don't play dumb with me.
Who are
girl.
you again?"
Does Malake over
I
here
am the-
give us?
The
No,
gods'
this
sake,
is too far away from you.
That's fair.
I am the right hand of Lady Mortimer Valia.
And
She, like-
as you say this, the guy turns around and says, "And clearly that's going so well." And then he walks into the burning building, not paying
Oh, God.
attention to the fact that it's even burning, and just walks in.
Mr. Malvik, sir, are you sure that that's a good idea?
Do you want to enter in with them?
Me?
No, me.
Either of you. Do either of you want to walk in with them?
Luna is not gonna do that. Actually,
I'm going to just quickly shoot Ray of Frost, not at him, but sort of at the floor to try and make it at least a little more safe for me to walk in
Okay.
Before you slip over.
before I walk in. Sir, the building is on fire. Are you... This is not safe.
You can see him just standing in the midst of the fire, not really paying any mind to it, and turns to you and says, "Oh, you're so simple, aren't you?" And then you see him just like take a hand and he like clenches it, but not fully. He just like slowly starts bringing it in. You see the fire all around just starts condensing itself into his hand, and it all like absorbs into his hand, and he just takes it in, and then he lets his hand go after he fully does this, and then you just see a little bit of smoke just pass off his hands, and then he just looks at you.
All my hard work.
I'll see myself out. And I turn and walk out.
We need this guy.
As you say, as you turn around, he says, "Send somebody to clean this place up, would you?"
Yes, of course, sir.
This guy has such bad guy energy. I love it.
As I walk out, I mutter to Luna, I need to find someone to clean up the fire that you, I'm assuming you started.
I never said anything. You can't prove that it was me. She's gonna.
God damn it, you
That's what I
better
meant
help
by-
me or I swear to the gods.
Lisbeth, what are you doing at this moment?
Shrugs.
Okay, I was about to say I would be heading back. I set the place on fire, ran off, and changed clothes. And it was pointed out to me by Luna in DMs that we took everything Hockey Sticks has, including her wardrobe.
Yep.
So I changed into some. And also, I don't know any history between Malviks and Karawians, so I changed into Hockey Stick school uniform.
Oh my...
Okay. This is great.
also saying no.
And I just begin to walk back to the temple.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And not just walk back. I begin to run back, and
Oh my god.
stop about right here and look around to see if any Malviks are like awake.
This one, the one that you knocked unconscious earlier, is like awake, but he has like his hand against his head, like he has a headache or something like that. He's not really paying attention.
Jironi's seeing the outfit that Lisbeth's wearing is just gonna grab her and pull her out of the way.
No, I have a thing. I'm running back and I'm saying, okay, well, if you're gonna pull me even before I start to say something, then I guess whatever.
What the?
Here you go.
Where did you get this? Why are you wearing Caroween outfits now of all times?
This what? Why wouldn't I? It's the only other thing I had. They seen me.
I think it's better for them to see you in your regular clothing than in this. They are Malviks. Do you not understand how dangerous that is, Lisbeth?
I don't know anything about anything.
Lisbeth, the Malviks and the Caroweans have hated each other longer than the meteor has been on this fucking continent.
Well, give me something else to wear then.
I take off my cloak and my manta ray cloak and give it to her because it's smaller than my actual cloak.
You only strip.
Cover the symbol of the Malvik with this, or the Caroween with this. And I give her the manta ray cloak.
Also, to be sure, I cast thaumaturgy to make my eyes like a regular like blue instead of what they are.
So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cloak of the manta ray from my inventory for now.
But I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. And then to put that on and run over here, and I say, that person disguised as the high priest, he ran off after he burned the building.
Roll me a persuasion check. Actually, deception.
Luna
That's not persuasion.
laughs a little bit to
No,
herself.
actually, that's persuasion. You're telling the truth.
Or
it's the same either way.
Okay.
So 17.
The guy looks to you, and he doesn't really look at you. He just looks in your general direction and says, okay, thanks. And he's like squinting his eyes. Thanks for letting me know. Could you tell some of the other people that they could deal with it?
Yeah. And I'll run off in this direction.
Muriel, is there anything else that you'd like to be doing at this moment, or are you still trying to hide and read your book?
Has she noticed any of the Malviks coming in? Wait, no, I did a perception roll for that earlier and I didn't notice it, right?
Roll me another one, because that perception check was to see if you noticed them when they were far away. Roll me another one. This one's not at disadvantage, to see if you notice them coming in. 13? Yeah, I'll say that you notice quite a few more Malviks coming in. You also hear the very minor interchange between one of the Malviks and the leader when he said, we've been informed that they're coming from the southwest, and he like shuts them up. So you would have heard all that and seen that they are coming in.
Is there a way that she could move, say, here, and then kind of spy on them behind here in, like, the forest bushes, while still being hidden?
You'd have to climb up the wall. So if you want to roll me an acrobatics check to see if you climb up the wall.
Here you go. Hello.
Chico.
He's awake.
21.
Okay. You're able to climb up from the wall to the tree, from the tree to the wall, and then you're able to get up on top of this, and you're overlooking this while hiding behind like this building here. You're able to look over and see that there are quite a few Malviks in the center that are just like currently just hanging out in the center of this village. And over here you'll see Luna and a Malvik and Jironi and Lisbeth all in front of the temple, seem to be yelling at each other constantly.
Is Muriel like a fugitive or something?
Maybe. Mortimer and actually, Muriel, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think after that, she's going to dive back into the bushes.
Okay. Mortimer and Fred, I'm going to say that you guys at this point are still on your way back. How fast do you guys want to get back? Are you trying to get back as quickly as possible, or do you want to get back
I'm not
at normal
going.
speed? Or
I'm
do you wanna
not
try and
going to
sneak back?
exhaust myself. Just like a jog, like
Okay.
sooner is better.
Okay.
Yeah, Fred will do the same.
Oh wait. Also, did it look like anything dangerous? I guess was like going on.
It didn't look like anybody was attacking each other.
Okay.
Okay. Uroni, Elizabeth, what would you guys like to be doing?
Wait, did Fred and Mortimer leave from that direction?
Nope.
Okay, I was about to say I've been under the impression that they would be coming back from here.
They left from here, but they're probably going to come back from here.
Okay,
But
well I wouldn't know that.
you're in character. You would think that they're coming back from here.
Yeah. I run over to these Malviks and I say, apparently it was a false alarm. It was a trick. Someone disguised.
Someone set us up the bomb.
Someone disguised.
Yeah, as the high priest. He lied. He was actually not here.
Do you know where they went? Have you told? Wait, I have his name. I just forgot it. Give me a second.
Nice. George.
George.
Have you told Rillatar? Have you told Rillatar yet?
I just
sounds like a villain name.
That's a funny way of pronouncing George.
Where is he?
Rillatar. He's the leader of this company.
Where is he at? I'll go tell him right now.
I think I just saw him go into the temple.
All right.
Did you not just see him go into the temple?
I don't know who people are, but the guy who looked like the high priest went that way, and I point this way, and then I run back to the temple.
He looks in that direction, but he's not going in that direction.
That's a fun way to. Alright, I'll run over here and I say, I gotta go talk to the guy, and I just walk in the temple.
Oh, wait. What? I mean, do it.
Oh no.
Okay, you walk into the temple. You see the handiwork of yourself as the entire inside of this temple is currently covered in soot and charred, and some things are burnt, some things are just there's ash all over it. It looks like it's been destroyed, but there is no fire remaining.
Elizabeth gives herself a brief moment to look smug. Go on. Sorry.
You see at the end of this temple, you see the man sitting in the chair that Montague was sitting in before.
You're Realitas, then?
I forgot his name again. Give me a second. The name.
Wait, is Luna there?
Luna's outside. You could have come in if you wanted to.
Yeah, no. She's not doing that. Good. She's keeping her shit.
Yes.
Here, let me actually enable the nameplate so that I don't forget it anymore.
Non me place.
The name is Rillatar, yes.
Rillatar.
What is it that you need?
I was told that you needed the information. Someone looked like the Montague, the high priest, and he set this place on fire and then ran north. All right, cool. Yeah, run back out.
Roll me a persuasion check real quick.
Oh no.
This is where your luck ends, partner.
Did I hear
Yes,
name
it
Rillatar?
does.
No. You said the dude. So she said the dude or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy.
Well, didn't you say Mr. Rillatar, or are you Rillatar or something?
I said, "Are you Rillatar?" when I came in, but when I ran past you, I said, "I gotta go talk to the guy."
I swear to God, I'm...
Okay. You just leave and he doesn't say anything. So what would you guys like to do?
Alright, I walk outside and I say, alright, did you guys handle the mercenaries?
No, we didn't handle them.
Why didn't you?
Well, why not, man?
We've kind of got another problem. There are orcs coming, and then
What,
I'm
that
going to.
was Mortimer's job.
I lean closer to Lisbeth and say, and by that I mean Malviks, because there's a Malvik standing right next to us, and I don't want to say that out loud.
I cast message. This Malvik's still pretty out of it, right?
Yes, he's still pretty out of it.
I cast message on Euroni and say, Mortimer is dealing with the orcs. What do we care if the Malviks are here? What are they going to do? Destroy the town?
I will see you later.
Oh,
Okay,
bye.
so yeah, thanks for coming, Muriel.
You don't have to
Bye.
whisper, by the way. Message allows you to talk to me.
Oh right. Yeah, probably.
They won't. They work for Montague, and he specifically said that he didn't want to destroy the town.
They're also Malviks. We don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know anything about them other than they don't seem to be destroying the town. And I just look around.
They are terrible people. They are deceptive liars, and they. How much would Euroni know about Malviks actually?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. I know that he would know as much as I've said so far, or at least believe as much as I've said so far, because he,
when you start saying deceptive liars, Lisbeth's gonna hold up you say deceptive, and she holds up one finger. You say liars, and she holds up two, and I wait more.
20. You know that they have a history of forcibly giving people powers against their will, taking people as captive and forcing them to do their bidding for them, executing people that try to leave their town. But you do also remember that there are some Malvik tribes that aren't as bad, but it's still generally seen that Malviks are not the greatest of people.
Okay. They force their powers onto people who don't want them. They tried to steal the meteor back when it first crash landed.
I hold up 3.
I know where this is going.
I
have no idea.
They execute people just for wanting to leave the Malviks. They are terrible people. They
4.
I'm trying to stay in character.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
They fucking.
Well, I'll stop you there, because 2/3 of what you just said is also me.
I'm sorry, what?
Deceptive, liar, terrible person, stole a piece of the meteor.
They tried to steal the whole meteor, okay? There is a big difference between a piece and the whole meteor.
The Carowinds didn't see it that way.
The Carowinds still control 90% of the Baskage meteor.
Before today, have you ever talked to a Malvik?
I did just now.
I said before today.
Before today. No, but
So you're just going off what your fucking books tell you? Didn't I tell you not to do that?
I have gone off more than just books, okay? This information comes from multiple sources within the monastery, which...
But before today, you haven't seen them with your own eyes. And look around! They are not destroying this village.
Did you see how Rillatar was acting? I didn't hear his name. Did you see how the fucking leader dude was acting?
Yeah, he came in and he stopped a building from burning down. Why do you have a problem with him? I'm not saying they're good people. I'm saying make your own conclusions. And I start to walk away.
I love how this whole conversation happened right next to a Malvik.
It was all through message.
I know, I knew that, yes.
For the God's sake. Can't believe someone would support the Caroweans like that. And I mutter that actually out loud.
Wait, what did you say exactly?
I mutter, I can't believe someone would support the Caroweans like that out loud because I'm standing next to a
Oh.
Malvik.
Okay, cool.
You see that the Malvik does not actually seem to respond to that.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. Anything else that you guys would like to do before Mortimer and Fred get there? Should be in about probably 10, 20 minutes from now.
Yoroni's just gonna sort of stand guard outside the front of the temple, just sort of acting as a right-hand man should act.
Okay.
While I wait for Mortimer's return.
I'm gonna sit over here and like crisscross applesauce, start going through my potions and stuff, maybe attempt to read my book a little bit as much as I can, and occasionally glaring at Yoroni.
Okay. Fred and Mortimer, you guys arrive in the northwestern portion instead of the northeastern portion because you guys did travel west.
Okay.
So.
All right. Jogging back, I am looking for the group.
Ah, Lady Valia. There you are. I was worried you'd gotten yourself killed.
I look up. Is Orla with Mortimer?
No.
Or now that Mortimer's here, can I see Orla anywhere?
Roll me a perception check, I'll say.
I'm good at those.
Wisdom-based checks?
Don't you have a minus one for that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I told you I'm good at them.
You do not see Orla with Mortimer.
I just look up at Mortimer and I say, "Have you seen Orla?"
I haven't seen her, have I?
No.
Yes. I haven't seen Erica anywhere, no. As I roll up and go...
Lady Valia, the reinforcements have arrived.
I see. What's the situation? Have we got... what have you guys been doing?
Well, someone, as I say someone, I glance over at Luna, set the temple on fire. They were apparently disguised
Luna shrugged.
They were apparently disguised as your father. And before running off to the north. However, the reinforcements did put out the fire. More specifically, the one person at the head of the reinforcements. What was his name? And I lean towards Lisbeth as I mutter that.
I get up and I move past Yoroni and I say, "Mortimer, we're done here. Did you finish with the orcs?"
Yes, they'll be fine. They won't be an issue.
Then we will need to go to Mog'gurash. Because someone didn't handle that. And I glare at you.
We haven't been? Wait, the mercenaries are still on their way?
Yes!
I was never told to go and assist with that situation.
Is this Malvik still out of it?
He's still out of it, yes. He's probably at this point just like laying down, just like, what the heck happened to me?
Well, in any matter, I look at Mortimer and I say, I have what we need. We can leave here, and I trust that these Malviks won't just destroy the town.
Okay. Is there any way we can get to the... yeah, she kind of like sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. It's like, is there any way we can get to the mercenaries before anything happens?
We run!
Lady Valia, are you sure it's safe to leave this place unattended?
It's definitely not safe to leave Mog'gurash unattended. That's what I know so far.
I turn and look at Yoroni, and I say, Yoroni, what the fuck, man? These are buildings! There are no one here! There are people in Mog'gurash!
I am aware. I am trying my hardest to make it look like I'm actually here for Mortimer as opposed to the people.
I look around to all the Malviks. Are any of them paying attention?
Not a single one.
Can't Ever be too careful.
Well, you're playing it up a bit much. Let's go.
Do you, Mog'gurash, do we have anywhere to get there quickly? How does? Do you have anything like, I don't know, teleportation? Anything?
No,
Even
I just glance into my hat and I go,
I look around and go, oh, why isn't Erica here?
Lisbeth,
huh.
just out of pure curiosity, how many people do you think can fit in your hat? I have a plan.
It's a
Oh
bag
my
of
God.
holding, so up to 500 pounds. But I think it only logically makes sense that I wouldn't have that much room left in it.
Probably not, yeah. It's filled with a whole bunch of junk.
Oh my God.
I mean, I have an
Would we
entire
be
shrub
able
in
to
here.
breathe?
You
For
do
up to
have an
10
entire
minutes.
shrub in there.
Oh my God.
I forgot
Are
about
you
that.
suggesting we get in a hat?
Because Fred, do you remember what the party did to Drod's brother?
Yes,
Way,
I
way
remember
back.
what the party did to Gerard's brother.
I am thinking of that.
You want to do that?
I'm thinking of doing that, especially on the slower
Oh God, what is
party
this?
members.
Okay. So, I mean, if you could fit one person in there, I guess.
Do you think who is the slowest here?
Not me, I say, with my considerably shorter legs.
Fred looks down at Lisbeth.
Yeah, okay, I look at Lisbeth as well.
Oh,
I just kind of, I still have my hat in my hands, and I just kind of hug it, and I say, none of you are holding this. This is mine.
Lisbeth,
We never said that we were going to hold it.
what if? Just hear me out, okay? What if you put your body in the hat? And because I'm the fastest here, I carry the hat. I'm aware how terrible that sounds. But if you keep your head out of the hat, you can still breathe, and we can get there faster with you being the slowest group.
I care less about me being able to breathe and more about you holding my hat.
What is so special about this hat anyway?
It's my mom's.
Oh. I see. Well, what if me and Muriel run ahead and just... I don't think we have any faster way to go unless, like,
Wait.
we don't have time to sit down for, like, 8 hours, but if we did, I could possibly prepare Longstrider.
Wait. Fred, Fred, you can tell animals to go places, right?
He's like, only if they want to listen to me.
I turn back to Lisbeth and go, what if an animal was holding your hat?
He like flips it
I am clearly upset at Yoroni because I say I'd prefer that over him.
I'll make sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. I'll make sure.
Fred just does a backflip suddenly in the middle of this conversation.
when you accidentally taunt in game.
Wait, but can he though? But he's gonna like look at Lisbeth and be like, I'll make sure that it's a nice animal. What animal would you like to hold your hat, Lisbeth? He like gets on his knees.
I think about it, and then I just reach up and like, you're on your knees. I reach up and like grab one of your horns and just kind of swing around the back of you.
Oh Jesus!
I say, why wouldn't this work?
Oh, I thought you were gonna rip it off.
No, I'm like trying to get on top of you.
He's like a little it hurts. So he's like, "Ow!" And he like kind of like swats at him a little bit, but he lets him on.
Well, flight is much faster than traveling on foot, even if Fred could carry us all. It's. I mean,
don't
do you
think I
have
can carry 5 people.
do you have any way to create maybe something you trust a bit more, Lisbeth, like a familiar or something like that?
I've been working on something, but I'll need time. Money. We're better off just moving right now.
Yes, no, I agree. I agree with Elizabeth. Let's just move.
We can come up with something faster while we move.
Luna
okay.
calls out. But wait, where's Muriel? Or where's Malake?
Don't worry, Malake is safe.
Oh, okay.
She's a bit overwhelmed with the Malvik situation, so she's hiding right now, but she is safe.
We're just ditching her in a bush.
Should we let her know that we're going?
I'm trying to think of how much do I know of Malake? Like, how much does Lisbeth know of Malake?
So you did have that conversation with her.
Yeah.
So you know a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I don't think much was gleaned from that, and Orla just gave me the one word, basically.
Yeah, just the one word, essentially.
Well, I have no reason to be worried then. I mean, if Malake wants to stay here, that's her business.
The other thing is, I don't know if I could find her hiding spot. She was always better than me at that.
Ironi, roll me insight.
Got it. Would I also... Because I'm pretty sure Malake has a lower stealth bonus than me. Would I have to roll deception for that? 21.
So, yeah, she does have a lower stealth bonus than you, for one. So if you want to roll deception, you can. But
I mean, for
the hell of it, why not?
But the inside...
Very nice.
Nice.
Ironi, you would know that it's probably worse for you to leave Muriel here because she's freaking out because you think that she's freaking out because there are Malviks nearby. You're not entirely sure why, but that's why you believe that she's currently freaking out. So leaving her here with a whole bunch of Malviks while her party, all of her friends, leave her alone, probably be the worst case scenario for her. So
actually, it probably would be better to try and bring her along. You guys go. We can catch up. We're faster than you.
Right. I hopped down off of Fred for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna walk over to Mortimer. Well, after Ironi begins to leave, if he's about to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, he is just...
I walk over to Mortimer and, like, tug on her to, like, get down on my level.
Yeah.
And I just
she gets down on your level.
I just give her a huge hug and say, thanks for coming back.
Oh, that's okay.
And,
so Jessica, I mean, it's expected, isn't it?
I mean, you did walk into an... What did you find them?
Yeah, I found them, and remember, I've been doing this literally since I was a kid.
That's great. Here. And as we walk out of the village, I'm gonna pull out 5 stones.
Mm-hmm.
And they are covered in a leaf. And I say, this is I don't know what people who read books would call it. But we always called this an echo leaf. And I tap it, and it plays your father's voice saying that the orcs were spelly and bad and needed to go. Like exactly what he said in the temple.
Wasn't I there for that?
Yes.
Yes, you were.
Oh.
Do you think this would be enough to convince people?
I mean,
you fucking genius, TJ.
so wait, the recording what? Says, like, what does the recording says that little sound clip, was it?
Yep, the little sound clip. It is exactly what he said in exactly his voice.
And so what does it exactly say again?
The sound clip essentially says that he knows that the orcs are not going to be attacking, yet he is still going to send the raiding party after these orcs to kill them because orcs are disgusting. Orcs are disgusting. They need to be wiped off of Syl.
Okay.
Would I've also had room for anything about him? Because I remember calling him out for the taxes, but I don't remember if he ever was just like, "Yeah, I did that."
He never specifically talked about taxes. He said like 10%. Where'd you get that number from? That's probably the closest thing to accurate that you'd get from that. So.
But I say, well, let's at least get them to try to listen to us.
Who specifically are you talking about? The temple? Or?
Yeah, the rest of the temple.
It's definitely better than nothing.
Alright.
Okay. God, okay. Are you sure there's no way we can get there faster than walking speed?
I can, let's see. I have 3 first level spells left. I can make me walk double speed. Well, actually I can make me walk triple speed for 30 minutes. Because I have 3 spells.
Yep.
30 minutes, okay. And, Jason, by now, how long ago was it when the mercenaries left?
A couple hours.
Shit.
Probably 2 or 3 hours at this point.
2 or 3 hours, okay. Fuck. Oh god, what do we do?
I think we just move. They have more people, right?
Yeah.
Well, just like the orcs, we should be able to catch up onto them. It's a few days' travel.
I hope so. Alright, let's try and be efficient. We can figure it out on the way.
Right. So,
good job, by the way.
Muriel.
Thank you.
Muriel, we're leaving. We're going to Mog'gurash.
So,
We're going to stop the, we're going
it's like,
Are the Malviks still here?
They are. We're gonna go around. We're gonna go way around so that we can avoid them, okay? Me and you. We're gonna go catch up to the others. And we're gonna go down to Mog'gurash and we're gonna stop those mercenaries.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go this way. And I'm gonna lead her, like, far, like, west and way around so that the Malviks don't see us.
That's a good Muriel impression.
It is.
Thank you.
It is. Yeah. No, I'll definitely give it that.
It's like
She's
coaxing
probably
your
the
cat out from
easiest
under your
character.
bed.
She's the easiest character to emulate because it's just like stuttery. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
And the rest of you guys, everybody's just leaving at this point.
mm-hmm.
Okay, doke. Let me drag you guys to the map layer. Give me one second.
Man.
Oh,
Boy.
The good
That's
old man.
not a good. Oh, okay, that map. I thought you meant it. I'm an idiot.
Okay, we need to get rid of this uwu in the top right corner.
There's a new wheel?
It's gone now. I've deleted
It's gone
it.
now.
No, wait,
Deleted
no.
the uwu.
Speak. Does anyone want to see my cat really quick?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes, please.
Here you go.
You go.
Oh,
He's a good boy.
baby boy.
I wish we could show this on stream.
Yeah.
He yawned.
He yawned! He yawned! Oh, he's a good kitty.
You're a good boy. Sorry.
Your cat is adorable, Connor.
Seriously, oh my god.
He's a good boy. Oh, hello.
Thank you for that.
What do you want?
Saying hi.
He says hello.
Alright, on our way to Mog'gurash.
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's about a day's journey, but if you guys wanted to, it's a little over a day's journey. It's a day and a half's journey. If you guys wanted to go quickly, you guys could rush
Yeah, we're
there
definitely moving quickly.
in half the time. So you guys get there essentially at the. Okay, so it's. You could probably get there at the break of dawn, which would probably mean that you guys would suffer exhaustion.
Yeah,
Which means
boy.
that Mortimer would be at exhaustion level 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
boy.
I'll give you guys your options. Your options are to rush there the entire way, get there at the break of dawn, and suffer a single point of exhaustion. Or discover the mercenaries along the way. You guys might be able to do that.
We are definitely trying to find the mercenary.
Yes.
And we gotta go as fast as we can, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Could I also say that the exhaustion hits me when we get there? Just so, like, you know, because the level 2 exhaustion is half movement speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you could go there at full speed, but take a break to sleep. So you guys
Jeroni
would get
definitely
there.
insist on a break.
Yeah, you guys would get there
Mortimer's
at about noon the next day if you did not encounter the mercenaries.
I say Jeroni would insist on a break for Mortimer's sake.
Mortimer would refuse and insist on not taking a break. As time is of
Mortimer,
the essence.
I understand that time is of the essence, but you are already exhausted. We don't want to make that worse.
I'd rather my own exhaustion than the death of many. It's
Mortimer,
trivial.
either we get there late and protect those who are still there, worst case scenario. We get there late and protect those who are still alive, or we get there, all of us exhausted, and we aren't able to save anyone.
Also, real quick, keep in mind that if you're going at a quick pace, you guys do get disadvantage on your perception checks in order to find the
I see. Fuck.
So, but however, if you guys try to get there as quick as possible, there's a high likelihood that you guys would get there before the mercenaries did. So, just throwing out all the options as...
I imagine me and Mortimer's argument about whether or not we should rest is happening while we're moving.
Yes.
Yeah, Elizabeth's like looking back and forth and like can't decide who she agrees with, and she just starts looking around for Orla again.
But Mortimer would counter by going, worst case scenario, there's no one left to protect.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario if we rush is that maybe we'll just have a difficult time of it, but they'll still be there.
If we
Mortimer.
get there and the mercenaries aren't there, we could take a long rest.
Mortimer,
Exactly.
these are orcs that we are. They know how to fight, whether they do it actively all the time or not. They still know how to. They can protect themselves until we get there. If we get there, all of us exhausted, they're all gonna die anyway.
I refuse.
Like, if they were going to die without our help, they're gonna die with our help if we're all exhausted.
Mortimer just goes, no, I don't even want the fight to happen in the first place. This is completely avoidable if we just hurry.
I'm gonna go over to Fred and say, Fred, my feet hurt and it was comfy up there. Do you mind?
Mortimer, don't forget,
Um,
these mercenaries are also going to be resting as well.
Yes, that's exactly why we should hurry, because we will get there before them.
Even if we do rest, we still will probably get there before them because as a smaller group, we're faster through the dense forest. Is it dense, Jason?
No, it's not dense.
I stand by what I said.
However, Mortimer is dense. Could I try and like infer or gain insight as to like if what he said is true, as in even if we took a long rest, we'd be able to get there before them? Like Mortimer would be looking for like if this is like a 100% confidence answer, like if we took a rest, we'd still be able to get there.
Roll me insight.
I mean, if it matters.
Reminder as to what the Copper Bluff looks like.
Fuck.
You have no idea.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage. I forgot.
Yeah. Mortimer would keep refusing and just go,
if taking time for ourselves while others suffer for it is not something I'm willing to take.
Mortimer. If
I'd
we
rather
get
play
there,
this on a shoestring than have it go to that.
Yes. Thank you, Fred.
Mortimer.
What?
I don't want us to be exhausted when we get there and not be able to do anything. Especially you. You're already exhausted. No idea why you didn't sleep that one night and why you're still. Point
We
is,
won't be able to do anything if we don't even get there in the first place to do anything.
we will get there in time, though.
How do you know that?
I know that because these mercenaries, I saw how many there are. There are a lot of them. They need to rest, and they're going to be a lot slower through the Copper Bluff compared to us. We're going to get there first. We're moving faster than them. We are a smaller group than them. We are more mobile.
Look, if we get there first, we can just rest then, right?
If we get there and they don't have spare food for us, that's not going to help us with our exhaustion. Clearly, with you being an example, sleep isn't enough.
We've got food in our packs. We don't need to borrow.
We need to rest, Mortimer.
Well, one of us just goes. It's not that I don't want to rest. It's just that the duty of looking out for these people is higher than needing to rest here. I do not want to let the possibility of them having already perished before we get there.
Mortimer,
Even if
you can't be selfless without being selfish a little bit. If you don't care for yourself, you won't be able to care for others. We need to rest.
Can you roll a persuasion?
Could that be like intelligence instead?
No.
You're trying to convince me, though.
You have a low charisma, sir. You have to deal with it.
I hate playing low charisma characters.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast message on Euroni after he says that, and just say, "This is the first time since she came back that she's been acting like herself. Just let her be."
Aww.
Elizabeth, have you not seen how tired, how exhausted she is?
This means a lot to her. If something happened and it was because she was asleep, she would never forgive herself.
If something happened because she didn't sleep, she wouldn't forgive herself either.
From the back, Luna speaks up. Ooh, I have an idea.
Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to be. Sorry.
That's fine. I can play.
Okay,
the only reason why I don't want to play Luna at that point was because I don't like doing role playing with two characters that I'm playing
each
both
other.
of the characters. I really hate doing that. I'll do it if I have to, but I really hate doing that. And I would have had to do that at that moment. So that's why I wanted. So what if? So I can put Mortimer to sleep, and Fred here, who's really, really strong, can carry Mortimer as Mortimer sleeps.
Will that be? Is that all right, Mortimer? With you?
I mean,
because
hell,
then you get your rest that you need. Sure, the rest of us will be a little exhausted, but we are mainly focusing on you here. If you can get some sleep, even on the way there. Fred and Muriel are both strong enough to carry you, even better together. If Luna puts you to sleep, you can rest while also not pausing in the journey.
We could even do the hat thing that Urani was talking about. We could put him to sleep
Yeah,
in the hat, and
we
Elizabeth
could
could
do
carry the
that.
hat.
I was just about to say, it doesn't even have to be Fred. I could carry you.
We could do the hat thing.
He looks up at Lisbeth.
I mean,
but
it would be me carrying you with Fred carrying me, of course, but
Get off
What-
of my
what-
head, Lisbeth.
it's comfy up here. I feel powerful.
Please.
Lisbeth will begrudgingly get down.
Mortimer will look to Urani and go, so even if I'm not conscious, you guys will keep carrying on? You promise that?
Yes. Promise.
Absolutely.
Alright.
He nods.
By the great cerulean tree, I promise.
I'll make sure.
Mortimer does like a little quick prayer figure over her head and just goes, do it.
Oh.
Bracing herself.
Oh. Well.
Turn the hat first, and then put her to sleep.
I was about to say I can't. You'll probably have to step into it.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I can't reach to put you in the other way.
Sure. All right. As long as you're all right.
Yeah.
I kind of really carefully put myself in the hat.
It probably feels like you're you're stepping into a ball pit, but with a lot of just loose objects.
As I put my foot in, I go, "There's nothing dangerous in here, right?"
I don't think so.
She did say there was a bush in there.
Oh, Buxton won't bother you.
I don't have time to think about this, and I just
the bush
jump
that
in.
you stood on when we first met?
Yeah. Oh, before she gets in, I'll just let Buxton out.
Why did you name her? Why are you carrying a bush with you?
I made him.
Ah.
Your boy.
You made the bush?
Yeah. My
Anyway,
I
we
mean,
need to move.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I put the bush up, and then I hold the hat out for Mortimer to step in.
Yes. Yep. Okay, I'll just go take a deep breath. Go, fuck it, and just jump with both feet in.
All right.
I forgot what
Jason.
John's other name was.
Jason, I guess it's up to you whether she fits all the way in.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D100.
Okay. Also,
You
what is
will
the
put her head
sensation like?
outside of the hat.
I mean,
Two
there's
questions for us
some
at the same
soft
time, I
things
didn't
in
hear
there.
either of them.
You go first.
Urani, what was the question?
We do want her head out of the hat.
Oh, because you
Yeah.
sort of said it like
Yeah.
Okay. So there is enough space for Mortimer's entire body to fit in there and still be able to keep her head out.
Yay.
And what sort of sensation is it to Mortimer?
Kind of like you're floating in water, except that you don't feel like you're touching anything.
so.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't remind me of anything, does it?
No.
Okay, cool. We're fine.
So instead of just putting my hat on, I just kind of hold it like a stuffed animal in front of me with Mortimer's head in it.
Okay.
Luna.
All right.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'll cast a spell. Mortimer, it's important that you don't resist this at all. Okay?
Okay. He'll be fine. Like Mortimer's doing kind of
Another. Because I.
Okay. And Luna casts sleep, which I'm going to say because you're not resisting, it'll be max roll, which is 40 HP, which is enough to put you to sleep.
Yep. Bam. Knocked out.
Fred looks at the hat, and then at Lisbeth, and then the hat again, and he's just like, "You can get back on my head if you want, but you have to promise not to make more comments trying to trade stuff for my horns. I don't. Why do you want to trade stuff for my horns?
I've never had Minotaur horns. I don't know what they can do.
Okay, that's understandable.
Probably
But
ask
it's really
Arjun.
uncomfortable, so I would appreciate if you don't
Arjun
Alright.
try
would
to do
know
that.
what Minotaur
Do
horns
you-
are used for.
Do you know where other Minotaurs are? Maybe I could get their horns.
Yeah, there are some at my library. He's gonna roll deception for that.
Yes, 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 library! Library!
Oh no.
Well,
Oh
my God.
If there's
Oh
some
my
at your
God.
library, you should take us sometime so that Lisbeth can get some horns.
bleh, library.
he coughs. Maybe later. He's like nervous.
I don't care about a library, but if there's other Mormers, if there's other Minotaurs there, then sure, I'll go.
Gonna nervously fall
You have to take us for the Minotaur horn.
I never said that, Euroni. He's gonna
For no other reason, just for Lisbeth's Minotaur horn.
Go back to
Not like
session
the
1.
library.
The entire
not like
reason why this entire campaign started was because Euroni wanted to go to Fred's library.
Yeah. It's not like this library holds infinite
circle.
knowledge or anything. Just Minotaur
no,
horn. That's all
no,
we
it
need to go to the
definitely
library for.
No, you're right, Euroni. It
The
definitely
library that you have told
No.
me many times doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure. No. I never said that.
You did, actually.
I never said that.
On session 2, you said that no, what library, huh?
What's a session? I don't know what that is.
Oh my God.
Anyway, it'll have to be later because right now we're
I
going
don't
to
believe
talk
that one.
mercenaries from. I have a +6 to insight, by the way, so even on a nat 1, I beat your deception.
Oh my God.
Anyway, we need to go to Mog'gurash with a sleeping Mortimer. But maybe
Yes,
you know when
that
this
is more
is all
important.
done.
No.
Oh, wait.
Here,
Actually,
actually, Fred, if I'm gonna be writing, do you mind if I also sleep? But I used a lot of stuff back there.
That is totally fine. That is totally fine. As long as there are no more comments about my horns, that's all that matters. But if you
Deal.
fall off, I'm not responsible.
I'm gonna get up there and pull out rope from my hat.
Oh my God.
Reach in beside
sorry?
Mortimer and pull out rope and tie myself to you.
If you attempt to tie it around his horns, he's going to insist that you retie it over his head or his muzzle or something that's not his horns.
I mean, honestly, you're pretty strong. I could probably just tie it to your arm.
You might as well. Yeah, that I like that better.
Also, is the Fred's Hauntus thing asking someone for their fingernails?
Pretty much.
I feel like it would be. Well, no, not.
I feel like it would actually be worse.
They don't grow back. It's like asking somebody for their hands.
Oh my God! You're their bones. Hey, can I get a femur?
I think a better one is asking someone for their teeth.
Ah, yeah, that's actually kind of very important teeth.
No, that makes more like your buck teeth. I mean,
yeah, the front teeth that are very
Yeah.
I see.
But front teeth that can be used as weapons. So if you were a beaver and somebody asked you for your front teeth.
Okay, beaver analogy. Let's go with that.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay. So Euroni and Fred and Ayla, actually, not Ayla, Luna.
And Muriel.
I was like, what?
And Muriel.
Hey,
yes,
Luna.
Muriel. Each suffer exhaustion level 1. So
yeah, I've
Suffer.
already marked that down.
Also,
Elizabeth,
Mortimer will drool on Fred.
Can I have you roll me a dex saving throw, please?
Sure.
Who?
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
I'm away from my computer for a second.
14.
Be back in a minute.
Okay, phew.
I was gonna see if you were
Oh,
able to
thanks.
hold on to the hat while you were asleep.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That would
I
be
feel like Elizabeth sleeps every night clutching this hat. So
That's true. I figured that Elizabeth slept with the hat on still.
Same. I
think-
thought Lisbeth just constantly wore her clothes for like 200 years. Same thing every day.
I mean, Elizabeth would only change if forced to, but no, I think I described the first time she went to sleep that she was clutching her hat, and I just kind of thought it was assumed after that.
That makes sense.
So I get a long rest then, and Mortimer?
Yes. So Elizabeth
yeah.
and Mortimer get long rest. Mortimer, you still have one
shit.
exhaustion level because you did not eat. So.
Yes.
Yes, I have gamed the system.
You know what I should have done? When Lisbeth started offering stuff for his horns, he should have said, "How much for your hat?" and like started offering.
You did say that the first time.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool. There's
Nice.
my save. Wait, I got a nat 1. No. Oh my god, are you serious?
What were you saving for?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't know what you're saving for. I didn't ask you to roll. I asked Elizabeth to roll.
I thought you did. Sorry. Oh, thank God.
It's fine. No worries. No worries.
I topple over and Lisbeth falls off.
Oh no.
Trip over a rock, they fall off. Mortimer falls entirely into the hat and suffocates to death.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys rush there. If you want to look for the whatchamacallit, I'll call it the raiding party. If you guys want to look for it, I can have one of you guys roll me perception at disadvantage, please.
I have +6. I think that's the highest.
Yeah, mine's a 2.
Hey, mine's a -1, just so you know.
That's a 10.
Oh yeah. It's not bad.
You're trying to look for it as you're running, but you're too focused on trying to get there before they get there. So you can warn Mog'gurash and then be there when they arrive so that you might be able to talk them down. So you're not really paying a whole lot of attention to your surroundings. So you're just booking it straight there. The next day, you run through the entire night, so booking it nonstop. And you run through the entire night, and you see the sun rise on the next morning as you arrive in Mog'gurash, and that is where we're going to end today's session.
No fucking.
Alright.
Oh, I hate you.
Fucking A.
Yeet!
That was a very good session.
That was
fun.
Oh shit! Fucking hell.
Well, looks like this wasn't the session I thought it would be. I guess that's happening next session.
Oh my god.
Don't remind
Also, I was looking through my prepared spells to see if I wanted something different when I wake up. I just looked at Alter Self. You're not allowed to change yourself to be a different size than you are.
Miniature Arvin.
Wait, did they change that for 5e? That sucks.
That's fine. I'm not going to retcon anything. That's fine.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yeah, Pog.
Lisbeth got her stilts out. She didn't.
Also,
I want Fred to be like microscopic, like very tiny.
this spell is very bad for centaurs because if you're bipedal, you have to be bipedal, and if you're quadrupedal, you can't become bipedal. You have to still be quadrupedal.
Oh.
Wait.
Is it like a tiny head on horse legs?
Wait, Fred's a minotaur, right? Not a centaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant like because centaurs are the only quadrupedal like race.
Playable.
Yeah.
You become a regular horse.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that by this spell,
my
but you
God.
could not become a person.
A very big dog.
So I know what I'm doing when I make a
that'd be
centaur
fun.
character.
Playing a centaur with Alter Self.
No, dude. Chase's brother, Aaron, Connor. He played a centaur that had a fake horse head on the front, and he was always disguised as someone riding a horse.
It's
amazing. How long did it last for, the disguise?
It lasted to the party pretty long because he rode really good deception.
I'm gonna steal that idea. I'm blatantly stealing that sometime.
But the thing is, like, when we got to like the inn, he was like, I'll sleep in the stable with my horse."
Oh
Do
my
centaur
god.
have a faster walking speed? They probably should.
Yeah, they have a 40-foot walking speed.
They
Yeah,
should.
40-foot walking
Yeah.
speed. Yeah, 40 foot.
Oh my god.
Oh, and they
That was a-
count as Fey as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I knew they
Also,
were.
I don't know if it's happened yet, but I need to constantly remind myself that I have advantage on all saves against magic, or all mind saves, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
What do you get
Because
that
I'm a
from again?
gnome.
Oh,
Being a
'cause you're a
gnome.
gnome. That's right. A gnome.
Gnome, a gnome,
I'm not the gnome.
Gnome.
You've been
No.
gnomed.
And just to be sure, we still haven't seen Orla.
You have not seen Orla, no. She is.
Well, my
It's at this
suspicions
point,
were incorrect.
Yeah, I thought that she was just with Mortimer.
Same.
Hmm.
Now I'm very worried.
Interesting.
I am
Because
very
Because I
worried.
also figured
She was
Lisbeth-
upset last we saw.
Yeah, I also figured Lisbeth would be pissed at her until she realized she wasn't there, and now she's worried.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need to go to bed.
I actually
Okay.
kind of
Alright.
like the. I kind of like the name Rilitas better than Rillatar, so I think I'm actually going to change the dude's name.
Rillatar
from
reminds me of
Rillatar
like a
to
Pokemon name, and
Rillatas.
I keep confusing it.
Yeah, I'm going to change it to Rilitas.
Rillatar, I choose
It's going
you.
to be Rilitas. I like it better.
Tyranitar.
I like
Your
Rillatas too.
misunderstanding of what I said is better than my actual
Yeah.
thing. So.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out
Cool.
too.
Cool.
Uh,
Thank you guys for coming today. It was a very fun session.
Yeah, no, thank you. That was really
Yeah.
fun
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you for DMing it. It was very fun.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
And Jason,
As always.
yes. Jason, I have like one question before I leave.
Yep.
Related to that thing.
Ooh. Sounds like
The-
secrets. I'm out.
The thing that, you know, if something happens to current character.
Ooh. It's
But backup character.
Yeah, what about it? You talking about tomorrow? Is that the question?
No, I'm talking about. I want to mention something about my backup character, but I do not want to give away what it is.
Oh, you want to go in 1-on-1? Oh, I'm still streaming.